You're listening to The Scrimmage with Daniel Hargrove and Justin Domashevitz.
Beans are a healthy snack.
I'm gonna hold this up to the camera. I don't know if the camera will do it justice, but
Those are
Daniel
beans.
just asked if he could eat these.
Those are
They're
dry beans that are
There's
not shelled yet.
The most dried up looking bean that I've ever seen in my life. And I looked at them and I thought, oh, these look kind of cool. Decoration, maybe they become like, I don't know, potpourri or something.
And I noticed that there wasn't a sticky note on there telling me not to eat them, which 50-50 means that I'm supposed to eat them.
In your defense, Hannah does sometimes leave stuff on this table for us to eat.
Yes.
But I don't think I would have looked at this and thought, yum, that's a thing I'd like to put in my mouth and chew and swallow.
Hey, Chase says we're back. Yes. You know, I was looking up songs that before the bean debacle, which was like 2 seconds before we went live.
Right before.
I just Googled "We're Back" songs, and there's one thing said 16 songs in your comeback soundtrack, and I was like, wow, I didn't know Kim Kardashian had her own soundtrack. Wait, that's a if you know you know one, but no, here's there's Back
we
in
have
Black.
started really strong here after not having a show for like 2 months.
Daniel has not had an outlet for 2 months.
It's true.
You brought up the Kim Kardashian thing like immediately. I'm supposed to be the one who just says things.
No, I brought up a Parks and Rec blooper. It's a little different.
You said it was an if you know you know thing.
Oh crap! Well, there's Back in Black by AC/DC, which that's a good one.
Shady's Back has got to be.
On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons. Is that a weird backstory? Hope by Shaggy. What? Okay,
So
I'm
we're
starting
doing
to.
a new show.
You know, after
In
that,
the new show, Daniel's just gonna read AI generated top 15 lists.
dude, this is dumb.
Did you ask Grok or?
You
is
know,
this the
there
Google
was
AI?
one song about being black or being.
Oh, we're canceled.
We're canceled.
Dang it!
About being back.
Show
And it was the
over.
first one. It was just, you
There's
know.
a lot of songs
but-
about being black.
It's true.
It's called rap.
I was trying to find a song that I could just,
Hip-hop.
open it by singing,
Do it.
But the only one that I see is Back in Black.
What about the one?
Back in Black?
That was pretty good.
That was my
Can you do
AC/DC impersonation.
What about the one from Hamilton? The "You'll Be Back,"
Oh, that's a good one.
and then you have to have like a
You'll
little
be
bit
back
of drool coming out of your mouth.
soon. You'll see. You'll remember you belong to me.
It's kind of lame that you remembered that many words.
Shut up. It's my favorite song from that musical.
It's so good, it really is.
And that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Which, man, I'm not starting this off great because that makes me sound racist too. Because that's the only song in that whole thing sang by a white guy.
You said right guy. What's wrong with you?
This is the scrimmage, I think.
We're canceled.
Hi, guys.
You have gotten us canceled twice, and I got us canceled once within like the first 5 minutes of the show being back.
Chase says, believe it or not, this is a sports podcast.
What do you mean?
Ish.
Well, let's
On
get to
both
our
the sports and the podcast.
Daniel.
I'm Daniel Hargrove.
I'm Justin Domashevitz, trusty producer Andrew Gross here with us
Yeah.
as well. Daniel,
Justin.
I have something that I've been wanting to talk to you about.
Wait, are we doing this before? Oh, wait. Do we have a local sports? What do we have?
Yeah,
are we really going in the order of this?
Don't announce the thing that's there. Don't announce that yet. It's not time.
Oh, good. I don't want that to be time.
Okay. I've seen this trend on. I don't do TikTok anymore, but I've seen this trend on Instagram Reels because that's what I do. If that makes me old, I don't care.
Dude, by the way, you've changed so much since we've done a show last. People probably don't even know who you are if you wouldn't have said your name. They would have thought that I got a replacement AI version of Justin.
I'm a serious adult now. I wear glasses, and I trimmed my beard.
Yes.
And I don't wear hats anymore because it's hard to wear hats with my glasses.
Are you
really?
serious adult,
Yes.
or are you a nerd?
Both. I'm a serious adult.
You only get to be one of those.
Dude, our show is hosed.
I can't. Okay, so you're saying I can't be a serious adult and a proper nerd?
I think you watch too much anime to be a serious adult.
I'm a proper nerd. I'm a proper nerd. As Moss from IT Crowd would say, I'm a proper nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? I embrace it. I embrace it. And for all the reasons that I texted you guys, and when I texted you that, I was literally having revelations of my own.
Wow.
I was realizing in real time I could be watching sports.
What about fake time?
I have chosen that in my spare time, I'm going to watch biblical theology videos and anime.
Wow. That's quite the combination there.
And also, now, when I study the Bible, I bought an interlinear Bible. So it has all the ancient Greek and Hebrew text in it.
Whoa.
And I also get out my atlas so I can see, geographically, where was this thing happening? So I can look at timelines. Proper nerd, I would say.
I think you're going to have to figure out a different word for atlas because, nobody else knows what that is anymore.
It's a map.
There you go.
Also, by the way, I went through this thing with my daughter.
Is a book of maps.
Thank you. I went through this thing with my daughter because remember, I'm the cartographer of the.
You are. I forgot about that. You're the
Ethan Camus fan club.
The Ethos Kamen fan club. Yeah.
Ethos Kamen. Yeah.
Is that what I said?
You did. Yeah.
Ethos.
It's a really slow pitch. Ethan Camus fan club. I was the cartographer, which means I made the maps, and I did make a map, by the way.
You did,
and we posted it on our social.
Yes, I forgot about that.
But I love maps. If that makes me a proper nerd, that makes me a proper nerd. And I had this conversation with my 10-year-old daughter the other day.
Yeah,
where I was like, she was like, "Dad, maps are not cool." And I was like, maps are cool.
They're
You're
so
wrong.
Cool.
And then I pulled out maps and I was showing her, look at all this stuff on this map. And she was like, Dad, you might be right. Maps are cool.
Maps are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Winning. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Yep.
I forgot where I was going with this.
Local sports.
No. There's a thing I've been wanting to talk to you about.
Oh, okay.
It's been popping up on my Instagram.
Okay.
And I think of you specifically every time I see it.
That's probably not good.
There's a trend now where wives or girlfriends are recording the reaction of their significant other when they say, "Do you ever wish that you were athletic?" and then the guy's reaction is typically very defensive.
Ouch!
And then they'll be like, the guy will be like, "Well, what do you mean? I'm athletic." And then the woman will be like, "Well, no, but I mean really athletic."
Wow.
And the guy typically will spiral and be like, "Well, when I was a sophomore in high school, I batted 425."
Hey,
and
stop
stole
throwing out those
17
numbers.
bases. And I think all the time, if that happened to me, I would laugh.
Yeah.
And be like, you know what? In a certain phase of my life, I think I was sort of athletic.
Yeah.
But you're right. Now I'm not. And if for just a moment, put yourself, try to close your eyes.
All right. Eyes are closed.
I'm Courtney.
That's not working.
Okay. Pretend there's a different Courtney across from you.
Okay.
And she says,
I don't like this timeline.
Daniel, do you ever wish that you were athletic?
I would be so blindsided by that.
And then you would say what? You would say what?
I might literally pass out.
Okay, so no words would be spoken.
So after I woke up.
Okay, so my thought immediately was like, oh, I think I would not like to hear this.
I
would not like it if my wife said, "Do you ever wish you were athletic?" But then I would kind of be like, ultimately, yeah, you're right. I'm not.
I think I would. My wife is so much the encourager that I think that there must be something weird going on.
Like
I
somebody
think-
had convinced her to ask you that.
Yeah, so I'll start looking for a camera somewhere.
I considered that possibility.
Because she
You mean
she
asking
already
her to say that?
Yes.
Yeah.
she tries to help me with my insecurities
Yeah.
of growing up the lesser of the athletic brothers. And so if she was to say something like that, that'd be weird. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to dig into that a little bit more. but I
Okay,
also,
now that you're wearing glasses doesn't make you my psychiatrist.
but I also
Psychologist? Which one's the good one?
Well, psychiatrists.
Neither, yes.
No, well, both, because both will try to convince you that you're a woman if you're actually a man. But psychiatrists can prescribe medicine. But
They're actual doctors.
yeah, the so
Are they,
what,
though?
What I was
Yes.
getting at was
What's Frasier?
I thought psychiatrist.
Okay.
Yeah, but a radio one, so a little bit less of.
He's a real one. He just does
yeah.
a show because he likes it.
just ask
Chase,
Roz.
Chase has a good point, Dana. You could just pull up the basketball highlights that are on this channel and be like, look.
My first thought, Daniel, and this is how much like, hey, here, Daniel.
Yeah.
Here's how you know I care about you. I watch these videos and I think, I would not like to hear that.
Yeah.
But Daniel would be devastated. I think if Courtney ever asked Daniel, do you ever wish that you were athletic?
Yeah.
He would crumple into a ball.
Yeah. I said I'd pass out.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. You know what's funny is that
it'd
I
be bad
think,
news. You know what's
I can't say for sure, but I think that if I was asked that, I'd be like, I used to. There was a time in my
Dude.
life when I really wished I was a lot more athletic.
You know what's sad?
Yeah.
Chase brought up the basketball highlights that are on that channel.
Yeah.
Which I posted of myself, by
Of
the way.
course.
Oh, it was you that posted those?
Yeah.
Oh.
He edited the video.
Absolutely. Yep. I remember when Russell Wilson posted his high school basketball highlights, and everybody was just trashing him for it because it was like a bunch of like random little assists and stuff. I could not get that out of my head when I was like going through mine. I was like, wow, these are like Russell Wilson basketball highlights, which everybody said were trash.
Except aren't you like 3 inches taller, 4 inches
Hey,
taller than Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
My daughter, I just got a text from my wife saying that my daughter said that she thinks you would roll up into a ball like an armadillo.
Like, it's better than a potato bug
That's true.
because I think
That's
that
a
would
pretty flattering description, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, good armor.
Yeah.
Yep, I would never open myself up again if my wife asked me that. It'd be a permadillo.
So if she said, okay, so let's hypothetical. If she said to you, "Do you ever wish you were athletic?" and you could muster,
Man, if she would have asked me that after slow pitch church league on Friday night, I would have. I might not be here. I'd just be like walking to like Nebraska or something.
if you could muster, like, let's say you
Running because you're not athletic.
Exactly.
you generate all the strength that you have
I'd
inside.
be
of
worried
you.
about tearing an Achilles.
That too. But if you muster all the strength you have inside of you
Yes.
and you hold it together and you say, "What do you mean? I'm athletic."
Yeah.
And she says, "But I mean like really athletic." What would you do? Because I think of you every time I see these videos.
Have you ever watched like those weird sci-fi movies like
Yes, probably.
things like Doctor Who?
No.
Are they
Where, like,
anime? Are they anime? Because
Yeah.
otherwise,
Well,
no.
like
Yes.
where like the solution is like some super weird thing, but then the bad guy like literally implodes into like this little like you think it's going to be an explosion, but instead it just like implodes into itself, like gets sucked into its own black hole in like their stomach,
and then
just
like
and
it sucks into itself
into
and
it, and there's like a little like pop poop sound, and they're just gone.
Yeah,
because they've imploded into nothing.
That's what would happen.
That's what would happen.
Okay.
Yep. My own soul would eat myself.
Well, let's get to then. Now
Thank
that
you for bringing up a nightmare that I now will, I'm sure, have.
Daniel, I wanted to.
Is this going to be those things where you have a nightmare that Courtney asked you that, and then Courtney's like, Daniel, why are you so upset at me?
Yeah. And then, since I'm starting it.
You're like, you did this thing in my dream.
And now,
because usually it's the woman who does that.
But also, like, I'm starting a new job soon, so it's gonna be like the nightmare's gonna be like I'm in my underwear at a new job, and my wife comes up to me and says, "Daniel, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be athletic?"
Wait, that's worse. That's way worse. That's worse than. Do you ever wish you were athletic?
You were so much better off these last 2 months away from me.
I was really excited to come do the show, and now I'm questioning that. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Justin, you've done your job.
All right. Okay, so I wanted to open the show in a really positive way, so I brought that up. Now let's get to the biggest news of the week.
The Jamboree?
No,
Is
Taylor
this the biggest news
Swift.
of the week or the biggest news of the summer?
Both.
Oh.
Week, month, summer, year.
Dude,
Taylor Swift is engaged to Travis Kelce. I know because like
video or it didn't
5 different apps sent me a notification immediately when it happened.
Video or it didn't happen. I haven't seen a video. There
are
one.
photos.
I was gonna.
Photos don't count. AI can make photos.
Yeah, I can make videos.
AI can make videos. Dude, our civilization's doomed.
Yeah, it's true. Demons.
Yep.
Yep.
AI.
Daniel,
This is all
your
AI
thoughts
generated.
on Taylor Swift's engagement to Travis
No,
Kelce?
AI'd do a better job. The way that real people can establish.
Chase just said he heard that Travis Kelce is pregnant.
Oh, that sounds right.
Yeah.
So that explains his weight gain in the off season.
Oh, Courtney. No, I don't read that. Delete that comment from Courtney.
Yes.
I don't want it.
Oh.
Delete that comment from Courtney.
Oh, thank
Courtney,
goodness.
you're ruining the show.
Now I might not have nightmares.
Oh, good.
See, I have a very supportive wife who knows
In case anybody's wondering, the comment from Courtney says, "Daniel, you are so athletic," and then it has that smiley face with the hearts for eyes,
Yeah,
and
but
then
it's
a
stars.
flexing stars.
Yeah, dude. Even with glasses, you can't see that.
They're red though.
Yeah, they're red stars.
Oh.
Just because something's red doesn't mean
Dude,
it's a heart.
Like literally before, I couldn't read the messages.
That's true.
So the fact that I can read the messages
That's a good
is
point.
a step forward.
That's a good point.
But I still can't tell if those are. You can tell from here that those are stars.
Yeah.
instead of
So
hearts.
so while my
What is your
dad's
vision? 2010.
it's really good. But also
Brag.
something.
Have you ever
Some-
been athletic?
He may not be athletic, but his vision is really good.
You know, the ball didn't always go in the hoop, but I could see if it did or not. My dad doesn't have the best eyes, but I think I inherited his genes when it comes to shape recognition.
Okay.
Because I can read signs from a long way off before I can actually, read the signs.
Okay.
And I think that's what I just did.
How
You
different
just
is it?
recognize it.
Yeah.
Sitting across from me,
Yeah.
I used to
Just
lean
see a
in
blob?
and squint and still not be able to read the messages, and then be like, "Daniel, what's that comment say there?"
Yeah.
And now I'm sitting back at my microphone and I read the comment.
I am so proud of you, but also that's hilarious because I always assumed that the lamp was in your way.
No, I was apparently just blind and I didn't know it. And my wife had tried to tell me for years, "Hey, when we watch shows, you always ask me what the text says on the screen. Like, is it possible that your vision might not be great?" And I was always like, "Nah, I'm fine."
It turns out you really shouldn't have been driving
And then
professionally.
I went to the eye doctor and I told the eye doctor, he was like, well, why did you come here? Do you feel like you need glasses? And I was like, well, my wife thinks I need glasses, but I don't think I need glasses.
Did you really say that, Justin?
I said
you are old.
I said my wife
told me to come down here.
But I don't think I need glasses. And then after the examination, he said, well, your wife was right. You have an astigmatism in both eyes.
Were you like, again?
I probably should have been, but no.
Okay.
I pretended like it was my idea the whole time.
What do you think about the news of Taylor Swift's engagement?
You know, I looked at the photos of their engagement, and I was like, this is so normal. Are we going to get the Taylor Swift whose music I used to like back?
Oh, like...
Maybe.
You think
Travis
Kelce's bringing her back?
Taylor Swift, she did this thing where she was like, oh, it's not cool to be normal. I need to be edgy. And she started putting out explicit music, and it just sucked.
Yep.
I went from being like kind of a fan of Taylor Swift's music
T-Sweezy
to being like, I can't listen to this. It sucks.
Yep.
And so I was kind of encouraged. I was like, everything here looks so normal. Is Taylor Swift going to want to get married? Have children, be a normal person, and then will her music become
wholesome?
Normal? Wholesome would be great, but I'd settle for normal.
Could Taylor Swift having children single-handedly lead to the
new baby boom?
Yeah, to a new baby. Yes.
Well,
Taylor Swift had kids. I gotta have some kids.
Well, if you read the comments of her fans on social media, you might be discouraged about the possibility of that happening. But
witch happening.
No, she's not a witch anymore. She's getting married.
Witches can be married.
The possibility of them having kids, or the possibility of her fans having kids because she has kids.
That.
Yeah. So I don't believe that her fans know what they.
I think if Taylor Swift decides to be like a normal person who like has children and family,
she won't have fans anymore.
Then the fans might be like, "You've betrayed us."
Nope. They will.
Feminism.
They will follow.
You think so?
Yep.
Swifties are that dedicated?
I'm not sure that's what Andrew's saying.
Dedicated is a term for that.
Andrew, yeah, you used a very positive term for that.
Which was?
Dedicated. Dedication is a positive word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swifties are that delusional.
Oh, you don't have to start throwing out negative words. I'm just saying you did a good job making that positive.
I feel like I have to make up a word.
Swifties are that invested in their
Travis Schumacher
adoration for Taylor Swift.
Okay. Well, I think that's going to do it for our show today.
No.
We dropped the Taylor Swift news. We talked about Daniel's feelings.
Local sports things we could talk about.
I don't think so.
I think so.
It was the Taylor Swift news, and then
it
was the talking about.
Justin's the only one that can actually talk about it.
Well, Daniel, I think with context, Daniel will have.
Daniel
some
has
on
texts from Justin.
No. I mean, with like Daniel saw football from last season. He didn't see the jamboree itself.
Yeah.
But he saw football from last season, and
Andrew,
he'll have an idea of what we can go into.
Justin turning over another new leaf. He just said jamboree.
Jambo.
There he is. There's my guy.
I said jamboree.
Yeah.
What a loser.
You said the full word.
It's a jambo.
The jambo.
Yeah. Thank you, Hannah.
Yeah, you're slipping. You're slipping.
I needed to be insulted a little
Tell
bit
me
more.
about the jambo.
So I was at the
Rambo Jambo.
the jamboree in Montesano. And also, by the way,
Dude, that was the first time you ever looked at me above your glasses. And now I'm getting like real Mr. Damashevitz vibes.
your face is really blurry.
Like,
like I look at you.
Daniel's like, oh, yes, Mr. Damashevitz.
I just got transported to kids' church 24 years ago. I don't
Your face
like
looks
it.
really different when I look at you through my glasses and then above my glasses. FYI.
Okay, Chase, sounds good.
I'm a serious adult now.
Chase says, let's not talk about Elma's offensive line at the
Daniel,
Jamboree.
You know what?
You're not supposed to talk about it.
We don't talk about Bruno here.
I read the comments, Andrew.
Or Fight Club.
It's like the teleprompter I read and it's put in front of me.
Just treat the teleprompter like Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club. Okay, so...
But that's my job.
Football Jamboree. We have... Monty.
Jamboree.
Is there
like it.
another jamboree?
The Fambo. I think there is.
I like that. I like
Boy
Fambo.
Scouts. Boy Scouts of America have a jamboree, I think.
I think a jamboree
they're
is they do. I think you're right. They do have jamborees, something completely different.
I think they're Scouts
but also,
of America now.
Oh, you're right. Thanks.
I think golf's having a jamboree.
Okay.
Jambo, a gamboree coming up soon.
So
my
there
sister's
are-
watching.
In local sports, there are other jamborees. That's what I was really saying. Like,
What is TS?
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
I thought I wasn't supposed to talk about the comments.
sorry. I needed...
Dude, what are these little crowns and things?
I don't know.
But
I
Chase
didn't
is
do it.
number 1 apparently. Apparently
And
my
Courtney-
sister's number 2.
Courtney and your sister are number 2.
Okay.
Well, I don't think my wife has one, Andrew.
Did you want to talk about the Jambo?
Yeah, I want to talk about the Jambo.
Okay, so
Um,
this was...
Forks, Elma, Hokway, Montesano.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yes. And I think I
That
had
was a
several...
really weird order for me to put that in.
No, you nailed it.
Okay.
Sporks.
Sporks.
Yeah, the Sporks Fartons. I think
I'm glad.
I was surprised at the Jambo.
Okay. What were you surprised about?
A few different things. Sporks look pretty good. I think they'll be a competitive
Are
2B
they-
team.
Okay, they're still 2B.
They're 2B,
Okay.
yeah. I think they'll be a competitive 2B team. I think one big thing is I have approached this season with kind of some amount of skepticism on Monty.
Okay.
I think...
Isn't that every season?
No,
Don't you
no,
tell us that Monty's
no.
not nearly as good as we think it is every season?
Well, that's a fair assessment, but
That's
no.
understandable,
Some-
but I wouldn't say every season
sometimes
because
I've gone all in.
because
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
especially Peyton's senior year.
Well, it was a good senior class.
Yeah, it was.
But also the juniors behind him were really good. But I think I've approached it with some skepticism because they lost a lot.
Yeah,
But they
did.
also had some good returning talent.
Yeah.
And
Oh, is it
I
a
was.
rebuilding year?
It's
Is it a rebuilding year in
Andrew-
Montesano?
Andrew is so
Andrew.
salty right now.
Andrew. It's the next 2 years that I'm most worried about.
Dude, he's like a saltine
An-
cracker
Andrew,
right now.
Andrew. It's the 2 years after this that I'm most worried about.
Justin,
and I
they'll
think
just
I've
get-
been clear about that from the beginning.
They're just gonna get some
From
new
the beginning.
transfers in. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The portal will be friendly. The portal's gonna come. Isn't there new transfer
The
rules?
portal will provide.
The portal will provide. Dude, can we talk about? I'm gonna put that in the show sheet because watching college football is so painful right now.
So bad.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's crazy?
Sorry, Justin.
You know what's
good.
crazy is that at the same time as you say that, and I am not disagreeing,
Yeah.
there's this whole contingent of college football fans that are like, this is the greatest college football has ever been.
Oh.
And in their defense, Bama just lost in the first game of the season.
Yeah, to
And
Florida
I mean-
State. It's not like they lost to.
That's pretty.
Hey, back off my ACC,
pretty
bro.
great.
Florida State has been like a pretty big powerhouse for a fairly long time and perennially over. I mean, not as recent as Alabama, but there was a time where Florida State was like a huge power. Are you saying now that
Are
the
you
SEC
talking about-
isn't
wait, was that
exclusively
when-
cheating?
Winston.
Yes, I'm saying that the SAC is no longer the only
South Astern Conference?
SEC. Did I say SAC?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I meant SEC. I'm sorry.
South
the
Atlantic
SEC
Conference.
is no
you go.
longer the only conference paying its players.
That's okay. I get what you're saying.
So there's.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah, this is why Saban has been really outspoken about not having NIL from the beginning. 'Cause He
Yes.
was like, wait a minute, we're paying our players. Nobody else can do
Exactly.
that.
Chase says ACC football is back.
Thank you, Chase. But he's talking about Duke, and Duke is lame.
Well, that's going to be part of my podcast topic later is how, like, because there was a kid played for Duke last year.
Yeah.
And Duke had like their best football season of all time.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, no. We got other portal people coming.
The portal
Yeah.
makes college football weird.
So weird. Anyway, we'll get to that later. But the
back
football,
to the Jambo.
the Fambo,
The
football
Fambo.
Jambo.
Yeah, so I was surprised in a few ways. I thought this was a team that I was approaching with cautious optimism.
Sorry,
That's my thing.
I know.
Stop trying to steal my thing.
I don't
Stolen
care.
it.
Mashups are mine. I was approaching with cautious optimism because I was like, all right, I know there's some really good players there. I know there's some guys with good experience, but you did lose a lot with your seniors, and so now how are you going to replace it? I thought not only did Monty look really sharp, especially offensively, compared to what they like. There's been times where I'm like, this is a really good Monty team, and they go to the Jambo, and they don't look super sharp offensively. Right. This team looked pretty sharp offensively. Tyson Perry as a quarterback, he's been a 3-year starter, and he is in his senior year, and he looked really good.
Yeah.
He threw touchdowns to multiple different players. I thought they, as a team, offensively, they looked way sharper than I was expecting, and defensively, they were a real serious problem. I think they looked better than I thought. I think Hoquiam looked a little better than I thought. They probably didn't get the results as far as like getting the ball in the end zone that they would have hoped they would. They only got 1 touchdown, and it was on a broken coverage with KJ McCoy. To Ethan Byron on a broken coverage. They got a touchdown there. But they were moving the ball. Got a couple first downs. I'm not saying that I think there's this like some kind of massive breakout Hoquiam season where they're going to go compete for a state title or anything, but I do think that this team looked better than I thought. So those were probably my first 2 big takeaways. Was
been hearing a lot about the freshman class.
Yes, and I
for,
thought
for about 2-3 years now.
Well, McCoy looked good,
and we've been hearing about McCoy from my guy Deshaun, who's been coaching him in middle school too.
And they have receivers who are capable of doing something with the ball. They have Joey Bozich playing receiver, Lincoln Nemi playing tight end, and Ethan Byron playing receiver. And you'll have to forgive me, there's another kid playing receiver who made a couple of plays. He was wearing number 10, I think. I can't remember his name. But they also have Kingston Case coming back at running back,
runs
and
hard.
like he runs so hard.
Yeah.
He's got that like kind of Marshawn Lynch vibe in the sense that you don't want to be the first person that hits him.
Right.
So I do think it's possible that Hoquiam might have a better season than we're expecting. And then my third big surprise was
very young.
Yeah, super young. But they have some real good talent coming up. Like the freshman class has good talent, and then the junior high classes behind them have talent coming in.
Yeah.
So I think it's very possible over the next few years you see a little bit of a resurgence from Hoquiam. I know there's been some struggles there. There's a big injury to Dayton Brookins, and they lost a couple of linemen as well. But
For
Elma,
yeah.
man, it was a real struggle for Elma. Isaac McGaffey is kind of running for his life in the backfield. I thought I expected to see a little bit more competitiveness from the Eagles, and I thought pretty clearly leaving that Hoquiam looked better than Elma did. So I might kind of rearrange a little bit of what I think the league standings would be like, but you never know. I mean, there's some guys who were injured also for Elma in that, and they'll be coming back too.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know what's going to happen in the league standings. I wish that we had gotten a chance to see Rochester.
Right.
I know they have Ethan Rodriguez coming back, and that's going to be a big deal for them.
That
They're going to be
monster.
good. They play that like super annoying offense, and they're going to try to really just slog it out. So it'll be probably between Rochester and Monty again at the top of the league, and then who's going to compete for that third spot.
I was seeing on some Evans ranking stuff, I was seeing Tenino pop up every now and then, and I thought that was very odd.
All the freaking time.
Because didn't Tenino lose a bunch of guys?
Yes.
Like all of their guys?
Why does everyone...
Evans.
I'm doing a thing.
I forget his first name. I feel bad.
Matt.
Come on, Matt.
I'm doing a thing right now where I hate Tenino, and it's true. I do hate Tenino.
You do hate Tenino.
It's really like if you
Dude, I'm gonna be so much more versatile in my hate now. By the way,
More versatile than what?
all of the rivals.
than Daniel the last 3 years.
You only
and change.
hated who?
I had to be very careful.
Oh, I understand. You don't work in Lewis County. Screw Lewis County anymore.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about.
All of
Daniel's back to hating Screws County.
all of the rivals all across the state. There's no places I really hate.
except for tonight.
I hate Tenino.
You do. You
I
it.
hate Tenino not because any of the athletes or the kids. I hate Tenino because every freaking time I go there, whether it's basketball or football, there's some adult who acts like a freaking moron.
Dude.
And so many times the game has to be stopped to get the moron out of the
And Justin
stadium.
takes that personally because he's the one that should be the moron.
My guy.
I'm pretty quiet actually when I go attend games.
Chase says Tenino football has always has really
Yes.
high preseason rankings for some reason.
This
Yes,
happens
it's true.
all the time. Like people are like, "Oh, I don't know if there's like someone in Tenino who gets in the ear of everyone across the state and is like, "Oh, this might be our year." It freaking never happens. Like you had Takari Hickle
That was
for 2 years,
That was
and
it.
yeah, you had freak teams for 2 years. Guess what? When you got to the playoffs, what happened? You choked. You choked.
dude. Remember that game? There
Tenino,
was
you're never
like-
coming back.
Remember
Your
that-
town is crap. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Are you sorry?
I don't
you
think
don't
you're sorry.
sound sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm trying to look up
I'm
Takari
trying to
Hickle.
get- I'm
Does he
trying
still
to-
play for Oregon State?
I think so. I'm trying to like.
Daniel's trying to figure out if he should take
I'm trying to
offense.
currently reach out to the
Oh,
Rochester crowd
unless
by like really trashing Tenino because that's where I really united with the Rochester crowd. Is like, yeah,
We're
Tenino
a
parents
Rochester
are
pod.
crap.
it's still.
Just I still see the comment from our Rochester one of the Rochester players who was like,
Yeah, Tenino parents are the worst.
it's power T, Justin. Lock in.
Yes.
Because you
I
weren't
think that was
sure
Tristan Nelson.
You weren't
I think it was
sure
Tristan.
what-
Yeah.
And also, by the way, that
Formation
comment
they
has
were
really
running.
stuck with me.
That was
Like
so
I
good.
said the wrong thing, and I got corrected in real time by a player from the team.
Power T.
It was so
Walk
good.
in.
Also, Rochester, we like you. Come listen to our show.
They're a fun fan base.
Yeah, they are a fun
and
fan
and
base.
football players. We had a lot of fun with that. No, I'm trying to find. Do they not have defensive stats on Bleacher Report? No, it doesn't. I'm trying to see if Takari's actually playing for Oregon State still. You know, because the transfer portal.
Chase, you need to chill out, man.
But isn't he like an Elma kid anyway? I'm just gonna assign him to Elma so that I can still like him.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Well, his brother Tiki played for Elma.
Oh,
And then transferred to Rochester, I think, for his senior year. And then Takari played, I believe, all in Tenino. I think.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean,
So,
Beaver's game was rough
yeah.
against Cal anyway, so that was.
Anyway, so the football Jambo.
Yeah.
What was it again?
The Fambo.
The Fambo.
What do you mean? What was it? That's your thing.
You distracted me. It's not my fault. It's your fault.
Debatable.
Bad job by you. I think my number one big takeaway from this one was I got there and I saw some of the Monty kids and I was like,
I know these kids.
you look more physically imposing than you did last year.
Oh,
I
hitting
think
the weight room. Hitting the.
they-
It's like they're older.
Remember Zach Timmons?
I
Remember when he
do
was small?
remember Zach Timmons.
Do you remember when Zach Timmons was small?
Is Zach Timmons not small anymore?
He is. It's very obvious that Zach Timmons grinded.
Oh, dude, he was so good by the end of last year as it is.
Is
Yeah.
it grinded or ground?
Grounded it.
I grinded
grinded
might be
down.
right in this context.
Might be.
It sounds
I think
weird.
these guys worked really hard over the summer. Isaac Hawkins also looks freaking huge.
I don't know that name.
Carter Conklin Smith looks freaking huge. There's like, I looked at these guys and I was like, I remember you being smaller.
Yeah.
They look huge. And I came away from this.
Hey, Takari Hickle, 3 tackles.
Nice.
1 solo
Way to
for
go,
Oregon
Takari.
State.
Even though
Attaboy.
you're a Tenino guy, we still root for you.
We'll assign him to Elma,
Okay.
even though it was only his brother.
So I think I came away from this feeling like, okay, I already felt like Monty was going to be top of the league.
Yeah.
I felt like this Monty team, tons of seniors. I am worried. I'll admit I'm worried about the next 2 years after this.
Yeah. I don't know why.
This is a playoff team. This is a team that could win some games in the playoffs. So I felt encouraged watching them play.
Gotcha.
I also felt encouraged watching Hoquiam play. I think that oh yeah, by the way, who's that message from, Chase?
Yeah.
That Monty will take advantage of Rochester playing on the turf this year. I think that's definitely true.
Ooh, yeah.
We were
good
at
point.
the game when Rochester beat Monty last year. It was
that
mud,
was insane.
wet, wind like crazy. Rochester with their
Just PA announcers who wouldn't give us any space.
double T offense. What was it?
It's Power T, Justin. Lock in.
Yeah, they beat Monty last year. I have a really hard time
With
picturing
their
that happening.
announcers who were like, we don't have enough space for you up here.
It's Justin. It's called the Power T, bro. Lock in.
Lock in. Sorry, I gotta lock in. So yeah, I think Monty. I was encouraged by Monty. I was encouraged by what I saw from Hoquiam.
Yeah.
I had been hearing all kinds of stuff about Hoquiam going into it and worried about what they were going to look like. They have a decent amount of returning talent. I thought their freshman quarterback looked really good. He's shifty. He throws a nice ball.
I mean, there's two ways to look at this for me.
Yeah.
As a Hoquiam guy.
Hoquiam guy. Northwest guy.
If they are removing Joey Bozich from the quarterback position to put him as a
He
weapon.
was playing receiver, yeah.
As a receiver.
Yeah. Lined up in the backfield a couple of times.
I like that.
Yeah.
You either are super excited about what the new kid can do, and you think that he's ready to take some steps, even if you think it might take some growing pains where you wouldn't have that with Joey, but you're excited about that ceiling being higher maybe. Because we know and love Joey as a good athlete.
Yeah.
He's a kid who makes pretty good decisions as a quarterback. He's a great kid, studies a lot. He does the right things for his football team. Or you could be like, man, maybe they're just playing for the future, for like next year. I choose to believe that they think that this kid, from everything we've heard about him, he seems like the type of kid who can step in and just instantly has that ability to take things running, and they want to give him the chance to do that, because that's all I've heard about him.
Yeah.
For 2-3 years now.
Yeah, we've been hearing about him for a while.
Yeah. And normally when we hear about kids for 2-3 years, they tend to hit the ground running a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of some recent kids in the past. I mean, how many
Hoquiam
points did Lincoln put up in his first Hoquiam basketball game?
40 something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So maybe this is one of those age groups. As we say, Hoquiam tends to run in age groups. Mm-hmm. And there seems to be a groundswell.
Teams do, yeah.
Yes, to some level. Yeah. Some have a little bit more staying power than others.
Monty tends to adopt age groups.
They supplement, Andrew. Supplement.
Okay.
No comment. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Transfer portal.
No, we didn't.
Sorry. Well,
that's not technically a thing in high school.
Well, they did make new transfer rules.
Did make new transfer rules.
Do you know what those were? I just saw the headline and I never actually looked into it.
Samesies.
It seemed pretty innocuous though. It was like, yeah, we're gonna make it so you pretty much can't transfer every year, even though you say you moved. Is kind of what it seemed like. What they need to figure out is how to. As much crap as we give Montesano, we only do it because we don't have a private school in our league.
Thank goodness.
Let's throw that out there. Chase says Hoquiam's depth might be an issue. Team size was small, which makes sense. They're very young.
I want to say when they had their full 11 men out on the field, I counted maybe 14 guys on the sideline.
Oh wow!
Numbers are low.
Oh, that team size was small.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
Interesting.
Their actual amount of players seemed low.
Oof. Oh, I hope they don't drop down into 2B. Selfishly. I know there's been some talk about that. I don't know how it would happen because the school size isn't there, but anyway.
Yeah.
I hate to even throw that out there. Whoops. I just said that on the air.
Whoopsie.
My bad.
We can move on.
It's They need to figure out a way to fix the private school issue, because we keep seeing this where it's like, oh, there's a new private school in Vancouver, and then 2 years later it's like, oh, Seton Catholic, what the crap? What happened? Why is Seton Catholic a powerhouse when like they have 10 kids at their school 2 years ago, and now they have 150 and they're all college athletes? Like, it's getting a little ridiculous, right? So if they did anything with the transfer rules, I would hope that some of it was like, hey, private schools, stop it. But
it's just such a tough issue.
What do you do?
Because on one level, it's like you don't want to limit highly capable kids from achieving the best that they can.
I do.
Like, I want individually
limit those kids. Make them grind harder. We're giving it to them too easy, Justin.
If there's a
They need to work harder for it.
If there's an opportunity, like, hey, if you go here, you get a better chance to play at the next level.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I totally want the kids individually to have the best opportunity they can.
That's what summer sports are for.
Yeah. Well, you don't like club sports.
That's true. But they're here. That's true.
Travel baseball.
Travel baseball, but you know what travel soccer has done? They just start taking whole travel soccer teams to high schools. It's like, no, go play with your travel people in the summer. If you're going to ruin youth sports with all your travel crap, keep it out of at least our high school sports. A trap. Keep it out of here. Yeah. Your trap.
I feel like overwhelmingly these continue to be problems without a solution.
Yes.
So
youth sports, I think I read somewhere, is a $40 billion industry.
Yeah. I mean, you can do
youth sports.
Like across the nation.
Yeah. A year. Like 30 years ago, youth sports was like a volunteer. It does, right? Yeah. But then you start to think about it and you're like, oh yeah, we not only have like travel ball teams, but travel ball centers. Where like that's multiple people's full-time job is to be old crotchety baseball dads, but for like entire people who are like teams playing for them.
You would love that. That is an ideal Daniel Hargrove job.
I would feel so dirty.
How much money would it take for you to do that job? Like, what would your annual salary have to be?
Let's not get into who paid who.
Okay, of all the people I know in my life, if there was like a job where it was like, hey, your full-time job is going to be crotchety old baseball coach, number one on my list would be Daniel Hargrove.
So, yeah,
you are being very
Justin,
mean to me today.
Wouldn't be the crotchety baseball coach of a travel team because he would hate his life. Because he'd be like, these kids
I'd be more crotchety.
Here. They're just here because they paid to be here. That's how he would, even if they deserved to be there,
I think
he would still think about it.
I think he would adjust.
You think I would adjust?
I think he would adjust.
Dude. Me and Wayne Ross.
Daniel's ultimate job.
What is Wayne Ross?
The crotchy it is.
Who is that?
Dude, you don't remember Wayne Ross?
No.
Oh, he must have retired from coaching right before you started covering.
Oh.
He was like the oldest dude still coaching, and he coached girls basketball for Aberdeen, and he coached JV baseball for Hoquiam. And yet we played in a slow pitch tournament against him one year. Remember when we played against the old team and it was like the second to last game? They kicked the ever-loving crap out of us. Remember the old guy who hit a home run and then rounding second said 782? Yeah. That's Wayne Ross. Oh. He was like 70 years old at the time hitting nukes.
I didn't like that guy.
Yeah. When you say crotchety old baseball
that
coach.
game wasn't fun.
No.
They were allowed to have different bats than we were.
Were they really?
Because they were from the 55 plus league.
Wait, really? I didn't know that.
They had different bat regulations. So they had all these bats in their dugouts that would have been outlawed in our league, but they were allowed to use them.
Now I'm upset.
That's why there was multiple 70-year-old dudes hitting dongs 20 feet over the fence.
They were mashing, man.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. I was only like 18.
Dino was on that team.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Dude, no, that makes so much more sense. But then one of them had the audacity to say in an inning where they had scored like 7 runs, he was like, man, you guys are really tiring us out. And I was like, why? Because you're running around the bases so much? Are you insane?
Normally, we don't have to run around the bases so much.
Yeah.
Then after that, they made the rule that you only have to touch first, and then it still counts as a home run.
Jeez.
Daniel's dream, like the job that he is like perfectly designed for, is coaching a local all-star team to the Little League World Series.
Oh.
That is where Daniel would be at, like...
Not at Hoquiam.
Well,
like I
that's
said,
because they're not Little League.
Goal 1, get job in Harbor. Next step. Step 1.
Step 1.
Get job in Harbor.
Step B.
Goal B.
Put anchor in Hoquiam T-ball. Step 3.
Hoquiam.
Step 3, get on not Little League board because it's not Little League.
Whoever's in charge of
Step 4,
people baseball, watch out. Daniel has you in his crosshairs.
Step 4, get them to switch to Little League so they can play with the rest of the area instead of the stupid Cal Ripken crap that I had to deal with.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
That's my idol.
You know what? The only thing I hate Cal Ripken for is starting a Little League thing that ruined my childhood.
Ruined?
Ruined it.
Ruined it?
Ruined it. And I'd feel darned if it's going to ruin my sons.
I missed this so much. We're at almost an hour and we haven't got out of the first segment.
My wife was like, are you going to be home for bedtime? And I was like, yeah.
Bedtime? What's bedtime for your kids? 10 o'clock? Yeah,
I told him it could be a late night.
He'll be home by 10.
I said, we could do a late night tonight.
Actually, before we started recording, he literally said to me, I don't care if Courtney has to put the kids to bed alone.
What? I didn't say that.
No, but I wanted to get you in trouble.
By the
terrible
way, the
human.
new transfer rules are like make it easier to transfer.
What?
They make it
What?
so you can transfer once during your 4-year high school career without a family residence move. Before, a family residence move was required.
Yeah, it didn't work for all those kids who wanted to transfer to Monty this year.
So yeah, so it made it easier in general. There's some extra
An
stuff.
easier one-time thing.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I don't think that rule's working.
It says a transferring athlete is ineligible for varsity competition for 40% of the maximum allowable contests in sports they played the previous year. So they're limiting varsity competition in transferring athletes, but they are...
Well, before you could transfer without a residency, you just had to sit out varsity for a year.
Yeah.
Okay. The Nike McClure situation. Where the poor girl had to play JV basketball and block 5'2" girls who weren't athletic.
But also literally apologizing to people on the court.
I've
Nike
never
McClure,
seen someone
by the way,
so bad.
She played for
so bad.
Tenino. She transferred to WF
WF
West.
West.
And she played
Chehalis.
JV for a year. She was like
We need to start calling it
6'1".
Chehalis. Yeah,
And
6'1".
she eventually played at Wazoo and I think
Yeah.
became like the all-time blocks leader or
Yeah,
something.
she was really good.
But she was so good, and like
She had to play
we watched her play JV, and she's playing against these JV girls as a senior and like junior,
Yeah.
and just so much better than everyone else.
So sad.
And we watched her literally apologize to people on the court. Like, I'm sorry I blocked your shot.
I've never seen it before.
Never in my life have seen it.
I'm not trying to be a dick. It was just really easy to block.
No, I had to. It was like not even so much that it was easy, just I'm sorry I had to do that to you.
Andrew, this isn't glory days because it's not anything that it was glorious, but there's a video of Daniel Hargrove at like 7 or 8 years old at the old Hoquiam YMCA. And this poor girl, I know her name, I know who it is. It'll forever be
Who is it?
embedded into my head. She got the ball, and everybody else moved out of the way for her to shoot it. And I blocked the shot. It is one of the most embarrassing things in my life.
Be proud.
Like 7-year-old Daniel just blocked the
Hold on a
shot.
second. I need more context.
7-year-old Daniel was like, no, the way the game is played, I'm trying to keep her from scoring.
Also, hold on a second. Also, yes. What was the special circumstance that everyone needed to allow this person to score?
She was so short. She was like...
It was a rec league, Justin.
She was like the shortest person on the floor compared to everybody, and they were all being nice and gave her the ball. And it was like 7, 8 years old at the old YMCA, and everybody like got out of the way for her to shoot, and I blocked it, and she started crying.
This wasn't like a special needs kid situation.
No,
like
she's
we see
not
all those
special
all the.
needs.
She was just short.
She was really short at the time.
Who gives a crap? You were right. You did the right thing. You did the right thing.
You're just trying to get me to say her name.
I actually don't care at this point. Short person, Daniel blocked her shot in the course of a regular game.
Yeah,
I don't
regular.
I don't care if it's at the YMCA.
Regular 7 or 8-year-old game, and
sometimes you need gym time. Like serious basketball players need gym time. There's only so many gyms around. You have to play at the YMCA. Or did people make you feel bad about it afterwards?
I made her cry. I felt bad about it.
Did adults make 7-year-old Daniel Hargrove feel bad about it afterwards?
I don't remember anybody saying
okay, because
to me.
if they did, then they were the problem, not you.
I don't think anybody said anything.
During
to
the
me.
course of a game, you blocked a shot. You were right. She was. If she can't do it, she can't do it. Go sing in choir or something. Like, do something that doesn't require you to be tall. Why are you trying to play basketball?
Sometimes I wonder if Amanda Plum remembers that.
It was Amanda Plum.
Yes. Sometimes I wonder. Yeah.
I don't feel bad still about my opinion on this. You were right in that scenario.
I was right.
You were correct. The adults around you should have reinforced that behavior. You were playing a basketball game and you stopped the person across from you from scoring. When my kids played at the YMCA
Justin,
in 5th grade, and it was like, oh, the ball goes out of bounds. Whoever gets it, the team who gets it is whoever's losing.
What?
It doesn't matter who touched it last. Oh, don't double team. YMCA basketball's weird.
Dude, that's not right.
Oh, yeah, we can't play zone and have help concepts. Okay, great.
I also got to say, like, this is the complex that I've grown up with, Justin. Somebody called me a ball hog once in YMCA basketball around the same age time. I went through the entire next season never shooting. I passed the ball every time. I would get the ball, I would drive to the basket, I would stand up there and look at it, and I'd hand it to somebody else.
This is making me feel annoyed now. Did you
I need a backbone, is what this is telling me from a young age.
After you blocked that shot, and you were made to feel bad about it. One way or another. Did it change how you played going forward? Because that would be the problem.
Yes.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
It's lucky that you turned out to be a great defensive player. Like, imagine if that had altered the course of history and Daniel Hargrove not only couldn't drop 30 points a game, but he also couldn't play defense.
When did I ever drop 30 points a
That's
game?
what I'm saying.
He said you couldn't. That was so...
Oh.
Your utility as a high-level basketball player has been your defense. So if that had discouraged you from playing defense, that would be the problem.
Right.
We need to stop coddling kids. Not everyone gets a trophy. Block the freaking shot. It's a game.
But it was a young... It felt wrong.
So
the people who made you feel like it was wrong were the wrong ones. Daniel, you were right.
Justin's grandstanding aside,
grandstanding, I really believe this.
It's worth saying that you probably should not have been playing in the same program as someone who who was so short that everybody gave them a chance at the ball.
You're wrong about
that. She can play basketball. There's everybody could play basketball, but there's a competitive.
You sound so soft right now.
A separation between competitive and for fun.
You sound so soft right now.
I do wonder why, like we had a lot of kids.
I sound like a jerk, and I acknowledge it, but you sound so soft.
Well, I'm just saying that he should have been playing in a competitive league.
He can play at the YMCA and just dominate, and it's fine. It's fine. Go dominate the losers. It's fine. And if you disagree with me, you sound soft, and I'm sorry.
You know what's crazy?
Tell me, because I feel like I'm the crazy one right now.
You're definitely the crazy
I got a crazy
one
look
right
in
now.
my eyes.
I
miss this so much.
I don't know if I should bring this up on the show.
Do it.
That's what Chase says. That's actually what Y-ball is, though.
Which competitive or
no, it's non-competitive.
Yeah, that's
it's
what I was
just for
saying.
kids to play the game when they're super young, and for
Like,
everybody to be like, "Do I want to try basketball or not?"
Yeah, do you want to get the crap swatted out of you by Daniel Hargrove? then don't play Y-ball if you don't want.
That's why I'm pushing back a little bit against Justin and saying that it is appropriate to have games for kids that aren't athletic. Like, kids that aren't athletically gifted still should be able to play sports. And it's not fun for the kids that are like really gifted to play with them.
They can play against other losers. I
That's
don't see
true.
the problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, go play on a playground.
Yeah.
Get a group of other losers together and play
Wow.
Justin started that.
Okay, Justin, you're going a little too hard now. I
sorry.
feel like
with them. I got really toxic for a second.
yeah. There's an alternate timeline here where I think I might have been really good at basketball.
People hadn't discouraged you from blocking that shot.
So
You would have been a
Or
star.
not,
Daniel,
Justin.
do you ever
Did you
wish
not
that
hear
you
the
were
other
athletic?
thing? I didn't shoot for an entire year.
Yeah.
An entire season of Y basketball. I did not shoot because one kid said you're a ball hog.
So
that
the
was
soft,
probably better
lame.
for your game overall, though.
Okay. The soft, lame losers made you feel like you were wrong and made you a worse basketball player in high school. How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know.
Well, that wasn't high school.
No. But it affected him down the road.
Oh, Chase said no. I was agreeing with Justin. Y ball is like how whoever shows up to play, luck of the draw.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're going to play against people who are at your skill level. Sometimes you're going to play against a Daniel Hargrove who's way better than you, and he will swat the crap out of your shot. Get out of here with that.
I think we need a commercial break. I feel really
Is that wise? Do we want to...
I think it's fine.
Okay.
I'm good with. I'm fine with everything that happened here.
Okay.
Spivey Realty Group's goal is to make buying, selling, investing, and renting real estate in Grace Harbor simple. They believe in 100% transparency and unparalleled communication with local expertise, tech-enhanced, and top-notch service for their friends, neighbors, and community. Their goal is simple: get a group of strong-willed, hard-working people together who want to make a difference in Grace Harbor and to use real estate as the means of achieving that. Voted Grace Harbor's best real estate company. Find them on Facebook or visit graceharborrealestate.com. Spivey Realty Group, elevating small town real estate.
Well, I think we're on pace for like a 3-hour show today.
Easy.
We are at an hour and 4 minutes, and we just got to the first commercial break.
Dude, I'm gonna be so much more locked into golf this year, by the way, because my nephew's playing now.
Oh, high school.
Playing
golf.
high school golf. So yeah, I'll try and do my actual share of work for once, learning about stuff.
Well, considering the fact that, like, I should apologize. Like, literally for the last 2 months.
I thought you were gonna say for the last 2 minutes.
2 months.
Okay.
I didn't do anything.
2 hours.
You didn't do anything for 2 months. I'm so
Literally.
proud of you for not doing anything. I've told you, Justin, you
That's
worked
not
too
true.
hard.
Well,
He's been doing things.
Wait, you were doing things?
I was doing things that were not show related.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah,
Daniel, I
sure.
know you and I had this very vulnerable conversation at some point where I told you, well, I don't really have time to be
Right.
doing these things, but I just do them anyway.
You do
and
them,
I neglect all the other things that I should be doing.
Yeah.
I just started doing all those other things. So,
I'm so glad.
but I apologize to our audience if you've been kind of wondering where we are. We never actually named our Jane Roloff Award winner.
I was gonna say I don't think we did that. I was talking to Court and I was like, oh shoot. I don't know if we did
feel
that.
like we know who it is. At least I feel like I know who it is.
Bro, I don't remember who the candidates were.
Okay, well, we can talk about it later.
Okay. But we should totally do that.
Yeah, we should do that, and we need to do that, and I think it's important. But I feel like even our last conversation, we were kind of circling around, like, hey, I think we kind of sort of agreed this was the person.
Yeah.
And
I remember
then-
feeling good about, like, we
Yeah.
were like, it's this person.
Yeah, Andrew will love it.
I am blanking on the name right now.
Oh, do you want me to say it?
Yeah. Do we just want to go for it?
Do you want to? I'm good. With
I
it.
remember being good
Wanna
with it.
drum
Yeah,
roll?
it's Lily Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Aberdeen.
100%. Lily Camp. Wow. Sorry we made you wait the entire summer for the most amazing achievement of your entire sports career.
I really hope that this didn't hurt her ability to get. Like,
She already had
scholarships.
committed.
What if she didn't get scholarships?
She
because
already
she didn't
had
win
committed
this?
to play Division I softball at
Oh,
GCU,
good.
so
Oh,
I
thank
think she's
goodness.
good.
Okay.
But yeah, Lily Camp.
What if UW would have swooped in and been like, "Wait a second, Lily,
Yeah.
We saved
we
her.
just heard that you won the Jane Roloff Award from the scrimmage.
We're
We
gonna
want
give
you
you-
to be our full-time starter from day one."
And we're gonna give you $20,000
$20,000.
So Jane, there was some.
No, they're
really
the
good-
Big Ten now, so it'd be like $20 million.
the Big
Daniel,
Ten?
they're not supposed to say. You're supposed to be like the Big Ten now, so it'd be like $20.
buddy. Well, I think
We're supposed to hate other conferences, Daniel.
for those
Right.
of you who don't know, which I don't think would be many. who are listening to
Eugene,
this,
Oregon. Sorry.
Lily,
I might own
who we
drop,
did, we did
Andrew.
actually on one of our most recent episodes, which was like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
we had Lily on for an interview, and
Yes.
it was great. By the way, I loved it. If you didn't catch it, go back and listen to that
Find it.
podcast.
Very good.
Her and her
but-
coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jimmy McDaniel. But Lily is a softball MVP and a volleyball MVP who also won a state title. She's a phenomenal athlete.
Yeah.
She's about to be a Division I softball player at Grand Canyon University.
Yep.
So congratulations to Lily. I'm so happy that we're just going to go ahead and name her
Yeah.
the Jane Roloff Award winner.
We don't
And
need to
also,
wait anymore.
By the way, glad because it was pretty close. Like we had a cross country athlete,
Yeah.
who was like really nipping at her heels,
Right there.
but also has a couple years left of school. So I think I feel super good about Lily being
Yep.
and Andrew will love it because she's a Bobcat.
Yeah, go
Yep.
Cats.
So congratulations to Aberdeen High School graduate Lily Camp on
Yes.
being our Jane Roloff Award winner.
Yeah, for your excellence across multiple sports
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Yeah.
Really, really well done, and to lead her team to the state championship, and
Which
it's
is just so
just
freaking
nuts.
cool. It was so freaking cool. Like
So
that,
awesome.
I think when I think back to the spring,
Yeah,
I was so locked in. Like our softball in the spring was so incredible.
nuts.
Like
yeah.
what we got 2 state champions, which
Yeah.
is amazing, and we almost never get that.
Yep.
I'm a Monty guy,
Money guy.
and I don't remember if I said it on the
Northwest
show,
guy.
but I definitely said it to you guys.
Yeah.
I was like, I felt more emotional over Aberdeen
Yeah,
winning the
you-
state title
you did,
than
yeah. I
Monty
think we-
winning the state title.
I think we all did.
I think we did. I think like as a group we were like, oh my gosh, this is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
That it was just, I don't know, man. Like to see that Bobcat softball program rising up, and like we over the years, like they had a trophy a couple years ago that was a really big deal for the program. It was kind of it was a surprise.
Yep.
And then the next year they had a transfer player come in, like Monty style,
Yep.
and help their team be super good. But then they had sort of a disappointing state tournament finish.
Yeah.
And so for the next year, them to be able to win the state title was just so freaking cool.
Yeah.
That like when I thought about it in like the grand scheme of things, in the context of things, it made me feel so emotional that these girls were able to accomplish that big thing. So congratulations to Lily Camp and Jimmy McDaniel
Yep.
and Alyssa Yakovich and like all the other girls
Yep.
from that Bobcat team to win that softball.
Don't forget the architect.
the architect, Scotland Lecomte.
Yeah.
And I'm not. There's others I'm not mentioning.
Yeah.
I know we talked about them on previous episodes. So if you're curious about that, go back to our spring episodes. We talked about a lot of Aberdeen.
That's because
softball.
Monty wins the softball title every year. Close.
He's not wrong in
Yeah.
the sense that like
It happens because it happens
it's
a
more.
lot.
It's more regular.
Yeah.
It's more regular.
And I think
I
And
was
it's
just
1A.
thinking that it's cool to see
the 2A title is
I think that was my big thing. Is like number one, yes, okay, congratulations, Montesano, you win softball state titles all the time, and so
Yeah.
it feels less of a big deal. But also,
they're the true royal of softball.
2A is so freaking hard.
That's what I was gonna say
in
too.
sports, like not just in softball,
Yeah.
but across the board. 2A is so freaking hard in sports that when an Aberdeen team achieves at a high level like that,
Yeah.
it feels like such a big deal.
And the road they ran through too.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I mean,
Well, they beat Mark Morris along
I mean
the way.
the road for softball on Western Washington is insane,
Dude,
regardless
yes.
of what level you're at.
So true.
And I feel like it just gets harder the higher up you go.
Right.
I mean, we don't really have any 3A teams around here.
No.
But from B to 2A, It's insane. It is insane, the districts and the titles that come out of that district tournament. It's ridiculous.
And I know Chase is listening, and we had Isaac McGaffey as one of our candidates for that, and Isaac is so awesome.
Yep.
And first team all league, all across the board in all three of his sports.
Ridiculous.
And he will be
and we love Isaac. Yeah.
definitely be a candidate next year
Yep.
as this award comes back up.
Yep.
But it was just impossible to ignore what Lily had accomplished across multiple sports this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The next thing I see on the show sheet, by the way, thank you to our sponsor, Spivey Realty Group, and the law office of Jeffrey A. Domashevitz. I think it's a good time to get to what we missed on our social media messages, which
is a lot.
I feel like a lot. Like, I kept seeing them come up, and I kept going, I'll read that. And I read a couple, but I kind of took a vacation too.
And again, I should apologize. Like, if you typically, we are very responsive to messages, and we love the fact that people send us messages.
Yes.
For the past couple months, we have just all sort of taken a siesta. We've been napping a little bit.
It's been a great siesta.
And for my chickens loved it, my kids loved it, my dogs loved it. But
my kids loved it.
I would
My
apologize.
wife hated it.
Yeah. Well, Hannah missed me. Like, she didn't care if Daniel came out, but she was happy that I'm here.
Well, that's just because I hit her in the head with a softball.
That's really rude.
I was working nights.
Got real talk. So I would
Top
like to
rope.
personally apologize a little bit if you sent us something over the last couple months and I didn't reach back out. I'm sorry. I was dealing with some other stuff, and we are back in. And we're going to do our best to make sure that we're on top of things here going forward. So I got a message.
But also remember, we do this show because we like to.
Yeah. We do it for ourselves, mostly.
Justin's favorite quote is "Screw you, listeners."
Yeah.
So
Still my favorite.
sometimes you might start out like a full half hour of the show and not hear anything you want to hear about because Justin's like Taylor Swift engagement.
We're like an hour and 15 minutes, and I don't know if anyone who's listening has enjoyed a moment of this, and I don't care.
Well, Chase is still here.
He's still here, but he's like totally obsessed with me. He's an Elma guy and a Duke fan, but like still can't get enough.
Oh my gosh.
We got a message about Tommy Snell from the Grays
Yeah.
Harbor Hawks Special Olympics
Cowboy
softball
Tommy.
team. Nomination for Player of the Week. It says he's the definition of a team player.
Mm-hmm.
He's always one of the first to arrive and one
Are
of
we
the
gonna
last
pick,
to leave.
Like 5 players of the week, because we probably should.
Yeah.
We
At least.
would make up for it, yeah. Somebody has to make the graphics, though. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Consistently showing
Fair.
up with a positive attitude and strong work ethic. He leads by example, supports his teammates, and is incredibly coachable and always eager to learn quickly and apply the feedback. So congratulations to Tommy. We love the fact we have pictures also of Tommy, which we probably will post at some point.
Yeah.
We got a nomination for Saint Atoll. Daniel, here, I need you to read this.
Let's see. We got a nomination for Saint Atoll. She played her heart out this last weekend. I don't know what weekend that. Oh, July 20th is when this came. So yeah, again, we're doing some backlogs here. At her soccer tournament, a Valor Cornucopia Cup. That's a great name for a soccer tournament, or a soccer tournament, as it were. She scored 10 goals and had 4 assists in just 4 games. That's ridiculous. Not only did she score and assist her teammates, she was able to create opportunities for all her teammates. And this is from Jacob Kinney, him being her coach. Couldn't be more proud of how she showed great leadership and great teamwork this weekend, leading them to a gold medal and winning the tournament. That's awesome. And we got a picture of Cena as well. That's awesome. Gosh darn it. This is going to be really hard. So you're right, Andrew. We should totally just like do a bunch. Let's see. As I go back to, I got to learn how to use an iPhone here. There we go. All right. Okay, we got a lot of messages from, not a lot, but we got multiple messages from Lindsay Fry. She said her summer nomination, this is all the way back to July 6th, for Jared Fry, 12 years old, from Ocean Shores qualified for Junior Olympics. I'm going to skip. Should I skip most of this because he did more stuff? No, I'll just read it.
Read it. He
track and
deserves it.
field nationals in all 4 of his events. Olympic regional track meet this weekend, competing against teams from Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. He took first in the high jump, where he set a new regional meet record. Wow. For 11 and 12-year-old boys, jumping 5 feet 1 1/4 inches. That's ridiculous. He also placed second in the pentathlon, 4th in javelin, and 4th in 80-meter hurdles. He will compete at nationals in Savannah, Georgia, July 22nd through the 27th. Guess what? It's after that, so we have results from that one. Jared's Junior Olympics Nationals recap. National freaking champion in the high jump, where 11 and 12-year-old boys with a new PR of 5 feet 2 1/4 inches against 64 competitors from across the nation. And he placed 6th out of 33 in the pentathlon and 6th in the javelin out of 66. He threw an 11-foot PR. An 11-foot PR, Justin.
That's more than 10 feet.
It was 11 of 113 feet 6 inches. So not only can he jump,
Whoa.
he can throw.
Say that.
Yeah,
Say that
113 feet 6 inches as a 12-year-old. I can't throw a golf ball that far.
Yeah, you can. Well, you probably could.
I don't know. You didn't watch me play softball this year.
I don't know. I want to say that I could, but I also have tendonitis in my right elbow.
Justin,
so I'm not
have
positive.
you ever wished that you were athletic?
You know what? I thought that would sting, but it didn't bother me at all.
Jared Fry is athletic.
How does it feel that you're using an iPhone right now?
Holy
You love
smokes.
it.
It took me a while. I think I figured it out. The back button's in a different spot. So those, I think, were those all our summer messages?
I will check and see.
Let's see.
Did we do Timber Winkleman? I have one. It might be an Instagram.
Here's one from Stacy Toby, but it wants me to type some. Whoa. This is a long message from Stacy Toby about the Elma Pony 14U.
Oh, that's a good one too, though.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, that was the baseball team.
Here we go. Here's the tournament recap. Elma 14U
Hit me with
wins Pacific Northwest Region Championship, advances to West Zone Tournament.
We talked to some of these kids at the wiffle ball tournament.
Yes, we did. Elma 14U capped off an impressive tournament run by winning the 2025 Pacific Northwest Region Championship, securing their spot in the Pony West Zone Tournament in West Covina, California. Elma Pony 14U falls in extra inning heartbreaker. They came up just short in a tough 6-5 loss to Whatcom Mudcats on Friday, falling to a walk-off single in the bottom of the 8th inning. Despite out-hitting Whatcom 9-5, Elma couldn't hold on to an early lead built by Macon Crawford, Connor Olson, and Isaiah Clarkston. Graham Roop led the offense with 4 hits, while Clarkston added 2 RBIs, or RSBI, and 3 stolen bases. On the mound, Logan Rothmeyer threw 2 hitless innings with 4 strikeouts, and Clarkson struck out 5 in relief. Elma's strong performance wasn't enough to stop the Mudcats' late rally as a 7th inning error, tied the game before delivering the walk-off. And then the next one is Elma Pony 14U overpowers West Seattle with a 13-8 victory. Okay, I'm figuring out. Some of these are headlines, even though they're not in a different font. Elma rebounded Saturday with a 13-8 victory over West Seattle baseball. Elma jumped out to an early 6-0 lead in the first 2 innings, sparked by RSBI from Isaiah Clarkston, Macon Crawford, and Logan Rothmeyer. A 6-run 5th inning sealed the deal with key hits from Rothmeyer and Lucas Sample. Rothmeyer led I have to say that name
You
like
have
that.
to.
You just can't say it any other way. Led the team with 2 RSBI, while 5 different players tallied hits. Elma's aggressive base running was a major factor, racking up 18 stolen bases in the game.
That's a lot.
Wow. On the mound, Parker Annenson earned the win in relief, and Connor Olson picked up the save. Elma used 4 pitchers to hold off a late push by West Seattle, otherwise known as Weaddle. Clarkston leads Elma Pony 14U past Maltby 9-2 win. Okay, later that day, Elma kept it rolling with a 9-2 win over the Maltby Pony All-Stars. I don't know what Maltby is, but Maltby. Isaiah Clarkston had a standout game. I've said his name in all of these so far.
He's real good.
Driving in 4 runs on 3 hits to lead Elma Pony 14U to a 9-2 victory over Maltby Pony All-Stars. Elma built an early lead and never looked back, with Lucas Peterson and Macon Crawford contributing to on the base paths. Connor Olson earned the win on the mound, striking out 5 in just 2 innings. Lucas Sample closed out the game in relief, giving up only 1 run. Tyler Toby added 2 hits, and Elma stole 7 bases in a dominant all-around performance. Elma Pony 14U shuts out Bellingham Giants 11-0. On Sunday, Elma delivered a statement win with a 11-0 shutout of Bellingham Giants. Take that, Bellingham.
Yes.
Big hits from Tyler Toby, Logan Rothmeyer, and Isaiah Clarkston powered the early lead with Toby's 2-run triple as the highlight. Clarkston added a double in 5-run third inning to finish with 2 RBI and 2 hits. Graham Roop was dominant on the mound, tossing 5 scoreless innings with 9 strikeouts and no walks to earn the win. Elma racked up the 8 stolen bases of that game and collected 8 hits in a complete team effort to cap the strong weekend. You think I'm done? I'm not done.
Oh, I thought you were done.
Elma Pony 14U rallies past Whatcom. Oh, they played him again. Another thriller in a rematch against Whatcom, otherwise known as Whatcom. That's how it's spelled. Elma rallied from a 4-run deficit to win 10-7 in extra innings, avenging their earlier loss. Down 5-1 after the first, Elma tied the game in the 5th behind a clutch single from Tyler Toby. The offense exploded in the 9th. In 14U? That's crazy. With key hits from Isaiah Clarkston, Macon Crawford, and Wyatt Branscombe fueling a 5-run rally. Clarkston was dominant in relief, throwing 8 innings.
That's a lot.
Whoa! And striking out 7, Toby led at the plate, going 3 for 5, while Crawford drove in 3 runs. Elma stole 10 bases, turned 2 double plays, and showed resilience on both sides of the ball to close out a hard-fought win. Looking ahead, with the Pacific Northwest Region title in hand, they advance now to the West Zone Tournament in West Covina, California, July 31st through August 3rd. We didn't get another message about that. A strong showing there would earn a coveted spot in the Pony League World Series.
That was really well done, by the way.
Why, thank you, sir.
Also, we probably didn't get another message because we didn't report the things that happened in this message. So
it occurs to me that Daniel has experienced a significant lack of reading headlines in his life this summer.
It was a rough summer, man. I'm just kidding. It wasn't. It was a good summer.
I also wanted to shout out while we're still in here, the other message that I got was Timber Winkleman, by the way, former Spivey Athlete of the Week, Timber Winkleman,
yes,
for Zero Gravity. 15 gold medals during the regular season.
How many gold medals do they hand out?
A lot. Well, when you're really good, they give you a lot of them.
It's like Michael Phelps just eating them all up.
She
just
was
being like, I'm faster than everybody at everything.
Just eating those W's.
She was a triple state champ.
A triple state champ?
And she took 3rd at regionals.
Wow.
And 6th at nationals. So she got on the podium at nationals as well.
That's crazy.
So congratulations to Timber. As I mentioned, was an athlete of the week, a Spivey athlete of the week.
I'm sorry. I'm sure she gets this all the time, but I'm yelling Timber. It's going down.
Are you going down? You're yelling Timber. You better move.
You better dance.
Let's make a night.
You won't remember.
remember.
Not gonna lie, that was like one of my favorite songs at the time.
Yeah. Do you want to do the dance that you always do for it?
No, I don't remember the dance.
It's this.
Oh! I forgot about that. Yes. 100% that was the dance.
Yeah.
Whew.
So athlete of the week. It's Peter Fry, right?
Yeah, it's Peter Fry, national champ,
I feel like,
new PR to get the national champ.
yeah.
Yeah, all those were awesome, but we have one national champ. That's how I see
Also,
it.
Peter Fry, by the way, previous Spivey athlete of the week.
Oh, you're right.
He has been
Yep.
a Spivey athlete of the
Yep.
week over the summer.
You're
when
right.
he did this almost the exact same thing last year, but I don't think he won a national title.
No, he
I
did
think he
not
won
win
a
the natty.
regional
He
title.
won the Regi, but not the natty.
Sometimes you gotta win the natty instead of the Regi. Yeah. So Peter Fry of Ocean Shores.
Yes.
Congratulations. Sometimes I deliver packages to your house.
As much as your dad
That's not
and
creepy.
uncle are rivals of mine in the church softball scene.
Whoa, did you win though?
Yeah, I think we did this year.
Okay. So you were triumphant rivals.
Yes.
You were swatting the crap out of their shot.
And then they cried.
I just figured out why you said that. Now I feel bad all
Because of
over
Amanda
again.
Plum.
Stop.
Okay.
What if I did emotional damage?
She's fine.
Emotional
I think
damage.
she's okay.
I believe
friends
there was
on Facebook. I
probably
think she's
emotional
okay.
damage to Daniel.
Yeah. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. You're so right about that.
Peter Fry. Oh, wait, Jared Fry. Jared Fry. It's Jared,
Peter's-
right?
Is Peter his dad?
I think so. I think
think
you've been
I
saying
said
Peter the whole time. Jared Fry. Let's
Hold on.
rewind this. Can you rewind it?
Let me go back to Andrew. Cut that part.
Justin, can you rewind it?
Yep. What did you say?
Jared Fry, you are our Spivey Athlete of the Week for being a national champion in the high jump for 11 and 12-year-olds.
Dude, these photos
Just
are super cool.
ridiculous. Yeah.
These are really good photos.
Really
it's gonna
good
make a
photos.
good graphic when one of us eventually makes it.
Man, I wonder who's going to do that. Do I need to download an app or something?
I'll do it.
No, I want. I'm working back home. I mean, not at home anymore. But in theory, I should have like 2 hours and 20 minutes more time in my life every day.
Every time I see you, you have 2 children under the age of 4 in your arms.
That's true. You should have seen me walk in today to church. I had Veda in one arm, Beacon in another, and Anchor holding onto my pocket.
Which one's the biggest?
The biggest?
Yeah.
Anchor.
It's not by much.
Well, Veda's pretty small. It's Beacon's gonna outweigh him here in like a week.
So true, King.
Oh my gosh. All right.
We're an hour and a half into the show, and we just got through our second segment.
Commercial break?
Wait, another commercial break?
Take that, Andrew.
We're gonna do it right now. Commercial break. Do you have a legal situation and need someone on your side? Let the law office of Jeffrey A. Domashevitz be your advocate. If you've been the victim of medical malpractice, suffered a personal injury, or need representation with real estate law, small business law, or estate planning, let Jeff Domashevitz put his 29 years of experience to work for you. Call Jeff Domashevitz today at 360-612-3991 or visit domashevitzlaw.com. That's DAMASIEWICZLAW.com. And welcome back to the scrimmage. I wasn't distracted by the fact that I was just petting 2 dogs. I am engaged in this show. My name is Justin Domashevitz.
You're the only one.
My co-host Daniel Hargrove is here with me, as well as our trusty producer Andrew Gross. We have run through very thoroughly the local sports that we had. We named Jared Fry our Spivey Athlete of the Week. We talked about football jamboree, and also the Taylor Swift engagement was big news of the week.
The engagement?
But for this third segment of our Clear Hockey Show,
Yes.
let's kick things off with the 2-minute drill.
Let's go, huddle up. Gotta hurry. Hey, 2-minute situation, 44 seconds, hand the ball to ref. Gonna do it right. 3-jet Buckeye, don't worry.
The 2-minute drill starts now.
Oh, prime Russ.
The Seattle Seahawks have played some preseason football games. Daniel,
They did.
what are your takeaways from them, which I definitely know the results of?
I definitely know the results of them as well. I will say that I enjoyed them running the ball a lot.
They're doing things like I formation.
Yeah, there's a fullback again.
Max Strong.
There's
A highlight of the preseason was Rabel yelling, "I formation!"
all the time. Like, I-backs, I-formation, I-backs, I-formation. Like, words we haven't heard in like 20 years. I think it'll be really fun and really interesting to see what this team turns out to be in the regular season. I'm excited for some of the new players. I still cry a little when I don't see number 16 Tyler Lockett on the field.
Not literal tears. Though.
I'm an emotional guy. Okay. I'm getting a little emotional.
Emotional guy.
I'm going to be watching a lot of Tennessee Titans highlights this year, just hoping to see number 16 out there. But Torrey Horton's quickly becoming a new fave of mine, and I hope he explodes as well.
Literally?
The Dallas... Boom. The Dallas Cowboys exploded, literally. Traded Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers this week. Justin, was this a good move by Jerry Jones?
No, bad move. Micah Parsons, good. Dallas Cowboys, bad. The Oregon State Beavers opened their football season with a 34-15 home loss to Cal.
Stop it.
Daniel,
Stop it.
what is your
Stop it.
expectation
Stop it. Stop
for
it.
this
Stop
team?
it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This is the first time I actively watched a football game in a long time, and it was very painful. The sucky thing is I think there's a lot of talent on this team. The quarterback, which I'll get to later, seems like he's really good and was slighted by the most diabolical program in the country. Diabolical. Not program, college sports team ever. Yeah. In one sport they are. The Washington State
Baseball.
Cougars opened their football season with a 13-10. Wait. Wow. Oof. I mean, I know I watched the Beavers lose and all,
The
but
best
13
part of
to
this
10.
is Daniel catching up to current
His
events
alma mater.
in life.
His alma mater. The Washington State Cougars.
Ooh, 13 to 10
You're
home
literally
win.
wearing an alumni shirt.
Daniel, I sent you the blow by blow how this game turned out.
He blew you.
I saw the
No, they won.
I saw the results. I did not see the score. You were just telling me what was going on, and you're like, we just need to hold on to a 3-point lead for 3 seconds. And I was like, that doesn't sound promising.
No,
Daniel?
It was we're tied and we have to kick a field goal.
Yeah, you never said the score.
You're literally wearing a WSU alumni
You never
shirt.
said the score was 13 to 10.
Look it up,
What
you
is this?
Philistine.
Is this 1910?
Yes.
Why is the score 13 to 10?
Why are you relying on him to give you information about your alma mater, which you are representing on your shirt
I
right
was
now?
watching the Beavers. And also, this is clearly not Cleary. This is a rugby alumni shirt.
Oh, my bad.
This is the Cougar team that I root for
I apologize.
against the Beavers.
How's the Cougar rugby team doing?
I don't know.
Let's finish the question.
Andrew, will this Coug team be the Pac-12 champs?
I don't know. I don't know.
The competition doesn't look very stiff this year, just Andrew.
There's 2 teams.
They're playing Oregon State twice. They might split the title.
Splick?
I don't know what Splick is, but they might do it.
It did not look super inspiring to go 13-10 over Idaho, who you should stomp.
Yeah. It also
But
didn't
it
look
was
good.
a lot better than losing to Cal.
Was it though?
Yeah.
Okay. Power Conference Cal. What a joke show.
We're like 25 minutes away from this being a 2-hour-long show.
What a joke show.
This is so good. I miss it.
I
We
gotta
have
say
to make
that
up for a lot of time.
Yeah.
we're down to 2 concurrent viewers, and I'm a little worried that it's your wife and my
It's
wife.
probably, yeah. Is Chase still there? Chase, if you're
I
still
think
there,
Chase
please
left
message
after
us.
we were done
Chase
talking
left
about local
after-
stuff.
Chase left after
Chase got
Justin
mad at
ran
me.
away.
Chase got mad at me.
I think
I said
Chase
something.
says he's getting ready to post something. Does he have blackmail on you?
He literally texted me the picture of me wearing a Duke shirt. That's been posted everywhere.
Do it again, Chase.
We don't need to do that.
That should be spread as at every opportunity.
Okay.
Yo, mama.
I'm making a really dumb face here. I don't know why. But if I'm a broadcaster in 2025, I no longer have to tell the name of the school a player transferred from in a college football game, because it's every freaking player. The amount of times I'm watching the Beavers game and they're like, oh, here's the San Diego State transfer. Oh, here's the Duke transfer. Oh, here's the Columbia transfer. I'm like, they're all transfers. Stop telling me that. Nobody's homegrown anymore. I assumed they transfers for somebody. The only time I want to hear what school they started with is when you say walk on or they are a 4-year Oregon State player. You know why? Because they're the freaking minority. They're the minority by 1 million now. It is insane. We've had a different quarterback every year for 4 years in a row. It is bonkers. We have this dude for Duke, Justin. We have this dude from Duke.
That's bad.
Who had the greatest game, the greatest season in Duke football history. And they're like, nah, we don't care about you. And so he's like, oh, I guess I'll go in the transfer portal. And he shows up at Oregon State. What is going on? This sport is so dumb right now. The sport is dumb. The freaking revolving door of quarterbacks is insane. Everybody transfers everywhere. Nobody stays anywhere. It's worse than professional football because at least they have contracts that last over 1 season. It's nuts. It is so dumb. If anybody actually thinks what you said earlier, that this is the greatest time for college football, they're the dumbest people who have ever watched college football.
Yeah, so dumb. They might as well be from Tenino.
Real talk.
I'm
I think
so
it's
frustrated.
The people that watch it from the East Coast as a...
Oh, don't even get me started about the East Coast.
Oh, the East Coast?
As in, I'm watching college football experience. The people that get up and then watch College Game Day and then just watch whatever, the top matchups through the day.
Yeah.
Those people are probably getting a great experience right now compared to previous.
Dude.
Because they're seeing new teams. They're like, oh, hey, I didn't even know this college existed. Look at this. They have good players now.
Dude, this is insane. And my comment about the East Coast is I get a notification on my phone while the Cougar game and the Beaver game is still going on, and probably countless other West Coast games, that says winners and losers from the Saturday of college football. And I'm like, they're not even done yet.
Yes, but Daniel, it was all Arch Manning.
Yeah.
Arch Manning.
Alabama, Florida State. Alabama, Florida State. Arch Manning, Ohio State.
Did you say Bama?
Bama,
There were
Ohio
two
State.
losers. Arch Manning and Alabama.
And Alabama.
You want to hear about Malik Murphy, who's just got a freaking nuke for an arm, who's the new Oregon State quarterback?
I didn't even know who that was.
Right? He's a junior.
Duke guy.
You want to know what before that? Texas Longhorn guy.
Northwest guy.
Wow.
He played for both of them, actually played. He's 6'5", 234, and has an absolute cannon for an arm. The dude looks like you would want him to be the starting quarterback for the Seahawks. That's what he looks like. He's got a cannon. He had 1 season for the Blue Devils where he broke all their records, led them to their best season ever. They had 9 wins last year, Justin.
But they have bad quarterbacks. Daniel Jones.
Yeah. But this guy had more wins than Daniel Jones.
Whoa.
He also played for the Longhorns, but now he's an Oregon State Beaver.
Texas
This is
Longhorns.
bonkers.
The Texas Longhorns or the New Jersey Longhorns?
New Jersey Longhorns. What is it?
I made that up.
The Texas Longhorns.
Okay.
So that's where he spent his freshman year. Then he went to Duke, and now he's at Oregon State. What is going on?
I'm not trying to rub this in.
What is going on?
It sounds like he failed up.
What is the weakness on
On him?
On Oregon State.
No, he went from
I'm
Duke
interested,
to Oregon
like,
State. He failed
I didn't
up.
watch this game. Oregon State lost to Cal.
Oh, you're asking
What
about the
happened?
game now.
Yeah.
A terrible start that they never recovered from.
From which they never recovered.
And then when they were starting
Defense,
to, and then when they were starting to recover,
Shouldn't end a sentence with
they fumbled. Just freaking,
Okay.
they never recovered.
So he wasn't
From
able
which-
to overcome a fumble.
So let's see.
Fumbling.
So they didn't play great on offense. He is used to playing in a no huddle type
Hurry
of
up,
offense,
okay.
hurry up offense, and Oregon State is like huddle
still
after every
pro
play.
style?
They're still pro
Okay,
style,
okay.
like very slow, deliberate, like a whole bunch of different things. So it's a big learning process for him.
Yeah.
I think he'll do.
probably learning entirely new.
Yes. Yes.
Concepts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, the broadcaster said we asked him what was like the learning process of, and he apparently took like 10 seconds to even start his answer. Like,
Wow.
it's
Okay.
a huge
Yeah.
change for him. But you see the talent, like just immense talent. But they had their first two drives. First of all, Cal on their first drive forced a punt, and Oregon State's special teams was special.
Okay. So bad special teams.
Yes, they
Offense
committed a penalty.
Not starting
Yeah.
quickly.
Yes, so they
Okay.
committed a penalty, and then Cal scored on that drive.
Oh no.
And then Oregon State had I think 3 drives in a row that ended with the announcer going, "Oh, I think that was a good no call on that pass interference there." And I'm just going, it can't be a good no call 3 times in a row.
Who was? Do you know who?
I don't know the
was?
play-by-play,
Oh, okay.
but the guy who said that was Brock Osweiler.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember
yeah,
him?
Yes, we can.
Super
we can,
tall
I just
Denver
wanna-
quarterback for a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah. And I'm like, I was
It's a bad job.
So we
so
had-
upset.
We had.
And then when it felt like Oregon State was starting to come back, they had a guy who kind of went airborne, got hit hard, and then got hit again before he got to the ground and fumbled, and it just derailed the whole thing. And it was really frustrating. Oh, and by the way, on the rushing touchdown Malik Murphy did score, the umpire I don't know the referee names. The one who's
One
like
of
in the DB secondary couldn't get out of the way and ended up like Murphy rolled his ankle scoring a touchdown because he stepped on the umpire's foot. And I'm just like,
that scoring a touchdown.
I'm like, what are you, what? Like, get out, dive out of the
It's
way
like
at that point.
One time that remember when Yusuf Nurkic like shattered the crap out of his leg.
Oh,
And it was like hanging and dangling,
and then
the
a referee stepped on
stepped over it. Like he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get to where I need to be by stepping over it," and he kicked his foot.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
so bad.
That was disgusting.
Possibly the biggest injustice of all of the college conference reorganization is that WSU and OSU is stuck with the Pac-12 referees.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Please rename your conference. Maybe the officials will leave. This is the worst. But
Okay.
it was so frustrating. Anyway, they
We
finally
had
got a.
Ryan Leaf as commentator, so that's why I was curious. It's
I would have been
he's-
excited.
He's kind of great for a WSU commentator, and
Yeah.
that's why I was like, it's too bad that they don't have somebody like.
I just looked it up.
And
Osweiler
Oregon
played for
State.
Arizona State.
Oh, okay.
But this was an ESPN broadcast.
oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was the Oregon State played very sloppy. Let's put it that way. They played very sloppy.
Okay.
I think they'll have a decent year, but man,
So-
there's a lot to clean up after game 1.
So okay.
Yeah.
So my impression.
What are your
My
thoughts about the
impression
Cougs?
from the Cougar game was that we really struggled to put away Idaho.
Seeing as
And-
you only scored 13 points.
Yeah.
I mean, Oregon State only scored 15, so I mean,
But also you were
and one
playing
of them was
Cal.
a 53-yard field goal, by the way, which that got me excited.
Dang,
I
that is-
texted my
that's
dad about
awesome.
that. Drilled it right down the middle, 10 yards of clearance. I texted my dad. I was like, that field goal was amazing.
That probably like that probably isn't fluke either. Like you
Yeah.
can probably rely on a good kicker then. So that's cool.
Yeah, we got one thing going for us. It's our kicker and our walk-on receiver,
the rest
who,
of our
by the way, is the best player by far on the entire team. And they go, "Oh, he's a walk-on. They have a proud tradition of walk-ons making." And I'm like, "Yeah, no crap. We're Oregon State. We need some walk-ons to pop."
Watching Daniel watch a national broadcast of a team that he loves is absolutely must-see television.
Dude, I gotta tell you, now that you bring that up, the Mariners were on a national broadcast,
Yes!
but Aaron Goldsmith was the
Aaron
broadcast.
Goldsmith and
Was it John Smoltz?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
It was so funny because everything that he got excited for the Guardians felt so forced. Like, poor Goldie was trying his darndest to be unbiased, but like at one point he's like, "The Mariners are down to the last strike," and he's like, "And the Guardians only need one more strike," and I was like, "Oh, Goldie, good luck, my guy. This is Grizzlies Bobcats right now, and I'm trying to figure out something nice to say."
The thing about Smoltz that like drives me nuts is he wants to like the Mariners, but he literally doesn't know anything about them other than
they pitch a lot.
Other than what has been a highlight on ESPN in the last week.
Yeah.
And they had him on Brock and Salk, and he's not like East Coast is better. He's like I just obviously know these things about the Mariners that are like narratives that have managed to make the national news.
Right, yeah.
Like, that's all he knows.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Sorry, I interrupted you when you were talking about the Cougs.
It's not great.
Okay.
We won.
Dude, we need to.
I'm a little bit worried that we're still cursed by bad karma from the whole COVID fiasco.
Yeah.
I was trying to grab the ball.
What about the whole what's his name fiasco of saying like we don't like the Beavers or whatever? What was that?
Oh,
remember
I don't
that?
know. That didn't bother me too much. I feel like
But also, what about Dickert just freaking leaving for another no-name college? Like, what is? I'm so upset with our freaking coaches.
There's time for that.
We have plenty of time.
Another show.
Another show. All right. I think
was
I
trying
portal
to,
rant
all this time. Like, have you seen the videos of Logan Gilbert?
Dude, his hands are like Michael Jordan hands.
Are so freaking huge.
He's got like
I was trying to
hands.
grip the ball. What did you say?
Spiders don't have
Like
hands.
spider hands. Yeah, but his hands are like spiders.
So my hands are pretty big. Like
Yes.
I'm a normal size guy, but my hands are
Normal
big.
guy.
I'm like 5'10". Okay.
Yeah.
So, but my hands are big for my height. They always have been. My hands are big for my height. My fingers
you
are
have
long.
much bigger hands than I do.
So I'm trying. Like, I'm over here. I watched a video of Logan Gilbert
Doing pitch grips?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Pitch grips.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
love that
trying to
video.
do the things that he does on the baseball,
This
and
is
I'm
what
like,
Daniel watches at late night.
I feel like I tore.
Grab that baseball. Oh, that's a cool slider grip. Oh, look at that knuckle curve. Oh, splitter.
Show me another one. Show me another one.
I'm doing my Surf's Up voice of the tank, who's like, "Oh yeah, look at my trophies." Sorry, Justin.
You're good. It was a little awkward, but we're fine. I'm over here trying to do like Logan Gilbert grip, like he was trying to show how he does his split finger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm doing
He
everything I
splits his
can.
finger?
Dude,
Yeah.
he does this like he's got like full 2 fingers on completely opposite sides of the ball.
Yeah.
So he can release it in a way that looks exactly like a fastball.
It's ridiculous.
And I'm like, I have generally my whole life had really big hands that can do whatever I want them to, like by comparison to normal people.
Okay.
And
Who can't do what they want them to.
no, most people out there who are watching this
do things
show,
with their
your
hands.
hands can't do what you want them to, but my hands can. So I'm over here trying to like do a split finger with my hands, and I'm like, this is as far as I can get.
Dude, I saw your face. You were doing it with the blitz ball at first. I literally saw your face going,
It hurts. I'm grimacing because it hurts. I'm trying to split my fingers, my
Yeah.
index and middle finger as far away from each other as possible.
Yeah. You know what's interesting though? You don't need to do that because you just need to get the same feel as what he has. And I think it'll
Show
do
me.
so like
Show me.
So like he does it like up here, right?
Yes,
So I
like
learned
literally
this,
on both.
I learned this
How
recently.
do you do that with your? Okay, you just split your fingers farther apart from each other than I am capable.
So here's the thing.
if
I
you
have
play the piano?
I have piano fingers.
Okay.
I do not play the piano, but I should have. I have a fairly small
My hands
palm.
are
feel bad about
significantly longer. My fingers
Yes.
are longer, and my hands are bigger than yours. And
Yeah.
you just split the ball like it was no big deal. And I was working through trying to do that,
Yeah.
and I couldn't. I couldn't do it.
So my mom played the piano, and so I was constantly fiddling, trying to like reach as many keys apart as I could. But also, I have piano hands, where like I have a small palm and long fingers.
Yeah.
My buddy
Not
James,
me.
my buddy James was holding my son Beacon today, and went, "Oh, you've got big hands," because he's got a son about the same age, and he's like, "Well, he's got big palms," and I was
He
like,
was wearing a really cool.
I was like,
got
he's
big-
got gross hands. I have Andrew open things for me. Look at the size of Andrew's palms.
Here.
His palms are massive, but does not have the longest fingers.
Dude. My palms are longer than yours, and my whole hand is
like
smaller.
an inch longer than mine.
Yeah, but his fingers are shorter.
Yeah.
Is this
So-
like a
It's like
short
it's
legs,
like
long
wearing
torso
a
thing?
Flesh mitten.
Kind of, yeah. I don't know what that's about.
It was like wearing a flesh mitten.
Dude, if that's not a punk band name, I don't know.
New band name I call
Dude,
it.
Flesh Mitten.
Dude, okay, so
Headlining for you tomorrow
Pastor Kai from the
at the
pulpit
Northwest
today,
Channel.
Pastor Kai from the pulpit today was like, Chad Lawson has the biggest hands I've ever seen.
Dude, that
in
guy's
my
got
life.
mammoth hands.
Mammoth hands.
Yeah, dude. If you get a chance to shake hands with Chad Lawson, be prepared to
I
like
will
not
on
see.
Thursday.
You're right. Next
You too?
Thursday. Next Thursday.
Dang it.
But
I'm bad at dates.
what were we talking about?
Who remembers?
You're talking about how Justin can throw the split finger
Oh,
without
oh,
having
oh, right,
to,
right. So you're like trying to do it like
I'm just
Logan
pissed
Gilbert,
off
right?
watching you doing that
But-
because it's
but
like, why
what-
can't my fingers do
Yeah,
what your
but
fingers
what
Pay
you wanna-
attention.
Okay.
But what you want to do is you want to rotate the ball a little bit
Okay.
and just get them on the other side of the smaller part of the laces.
Okay.
And apparently that does a similar thing. I'm so excited about this because I just learned it recently. So you want to just go to the smaller part and put your fingers on the outside of that part.
Okay.
And apparently it produces a similar effect.
So like similar to this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but you just had your fingers, which are smaller than mine.
Yeah, well, the fingers are debatable.
But
Longer
I've
but
got-
thinner.
I've got long fingers.
okay, but like yours are like a half an inch outside of the laces on
Yeah.
each side. Mine are like on the laces on each side.
Well, like I said, my mom was like, "Oh, it's cool if you can reach an octave," and I was like, "I want to reach more than an octave," and so I like try.
I don't like that. Change it. I want to. I
gave you
want to
the-
be able to stretch my fingers out further than you can.
basically look at that. Look at how
You know
weird
what?
that is.
I don't like it.
And
Stop
here-
it.
Here, let
Daniel-
camera, look at that. That's what I'm doing. That.
Here's the thing.
There we go.
I'm not.
Justin hates it.
I'm not a
Well,
tall man.
You're not a tall man.
I've always had
Big hands.
long arms, long
Dude,
limbs.
you do have long
big
arms.
hands.
know
You're
what's anno-
taking that away from me right now.
Have you ever noticed how this is a thing for me? I always pride myself on having a fairly long wingspan.
You have a good. you have a good wingspan for
Because-
a 6 foot guy.
It's taller than I. It's
Yeah.
it's
For a
longer than I
6-foot
am
guy.
tall.
I think I can reach higher than you.
Yes.
I'm 5'10".
You know what's annoying? My dad's 5'8".
Yeah.
His is longer than
Your
mine.
dad's a gorilla.
He's yes.
Your dad is a
My
gorilla.
dad is a gorilla.
Not only in the sense that he has a longer reach than you, but also like that man could lift
Immense weight.
such incredible weights for
Dude.
his size.
I will never forget
When
this.
you-
At one point, Kai said from the pulpit that Jimmy and I were like, is it James and John?
Yeah.
Because they were called Sons of Thunder. And I was like, nailed it. That's us. We're Sons of Thunder.
Dude,
I wonder what Zebedee was like, because that man must have been like my dad.
Your dad, literally, one of the most explosively strong people I've ever met in my life.
It's annoying.
And I know for a fact because he tackled me
Like, I hate it.
multiple times
Yeah.
for when I was misbehaving.
Yes.
When I deserved it,
Yeah.
your dad physically imposed himself upon me multiple times.
When I was a fairly spry teenager,
Yes.
he built such a large lead on me in a sprint that he then blew out both groins and still beat me in the race.
I felt like I was in the Congo. So, have you ever seen the movie Congo?
One growing, Daniel.
Have you seen the movie
Do you?
Congo?
I don't know.
Which is supposed to demonstrate that gorillas are physically stronger than humans in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
When your dad was pursuing me, that
just had-
I was being chased by a gorilla.
Yeah, you had no
because he
shot.
was so strong that I had no shot
Yep.
whatsoever.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's time for your revenge on my fingers with your favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
Serving questions up on a silver platter where the points are made up and the rules don't matter. Time for Stump Daniel.
Wow, I really missed that.
Dude,
That
we're
was so
3
good.
minutes away from
Okay.
a 2-hour show
Dude,
already.
this is a great show.
I've missed you guys
This
so
is
much.
such a good episode. We need to get together more, and then these episodes won't be as long. Okay,
Debatable.
so Daniel,
That's me.
real or fake podcast?
Oh.
Because as we have learned, many people who were former athletes have started podcasts.
Oh, really?
True.
I just thought random people talk into microphones and then call it a podcast.
That's also true.
Literally
Both
what I
things
just
are
said.
true.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm going to give you a list of people and podcasts.
Okay,
And
I
you
get
tell
both.
me if it's real or fake.
Okay.
First one, Daniel. Is this a real or fake podcast? Out of Left Field with Benny Agbayani. It would require a lot of errors, but Out of Left Field with Benny Agbayani, is that a real or fake podcast?
I'm going to use this one as a gauge.
Okay.
I'm going to say fake.
You are correct. That's fake.
Yes!
That is a fake podcast.
Get out of here, Agbayani.
The next one.
That was a name I haven't heard in decades.
He's one of my favorite players of all time who made 3 errors in 1 inning
That's impressive.
in left field.
How do you do that in left field?
That's
He was so bad.
the
But his arms.
opportunity is more impressive
So
than
true.
making them.
That's so true. But also his
So true,
arms were huge.
Right, yes.
Super strong guy.
Let's see if I
Daniel.
can even find it. I don't know how to spell his name well enough to pull up a picture of Benny.
Agbayani. Just learn a little bit of Hawaiian, okay? It's fine.
Would it kill you?
Would it kill you to learn a little bit of Hawaiian?
Yeah.
Play the ukulele.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah. Air Machine.
Beefy arms, though,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, just a tank.
So beefy.
Yeah.
He would hit like 12 dingers a year.
But they were big dingers.
Big dingers. He was one of my favorite players.
Shocker.
In the 90s. I love that guy. Fake podcast, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Daniel, podcast number 2.
Yeah.
The Patriot Way with Teddy Bruschi.
Oh, dude.
The Patriot Way with Teddy Bruschi. Is that a real or
Gosh,
fake podcast?
what a self-righteous... Dude. This has to be real. Like, how on brand would this be for not only Teddy Bruschi, but the Patriot Way? And since he's an ESPN guy...
Basically gargling
Dude,
Hollywood.
yeah, dude, this is Hondo P. Hundo, 100% real.
It's a fake podcast.
Gosh dang it.
There's no podcast.
Dude,
called
they
it.
could make so much money with Teddy Bruschi doing the Patriot Way.
1 for 2 so far.
You might as well be like Randy Arozarena hosts Randyland, the podcast.
Okay, The Chronicles of Reddick with JJ Reddick.
That's hilarious.
Is that a real
If that's
podcast?
not a
or
real
fake?
podcast, it should be.
The only reason I'm gonna guess that it's real is because the first 2 haven't been. So it's a real podcast.
Meta gaming here.
You're actually correct about that.
Let's
It is
go!
a real podcast. You're 2 for 3. Okay, next podcast.
Okay.
Knuckleheads.
With Tim... No, wait.
With
Is Tim Wakefield dead?
Justin Domashevitz and Daniel Hargrove.
Ooh, Tim Wakefield would be so good with a podcast called Knuckleheads.
Right?
But this, in fact...
Is it R.A. Dickey?
Quentin Richardson
What?
and Darius Miles.
Get out of here, Quentin Richardson and Wait, those are some names I haven't heard for a while.
I thought you'd like that.
Dude, those are like some real NBA Live 2K, like 2005
If you played
names.
with Darius and Q
Dude.
in NBA Live,
Oh, 100%.
NBA Jam,
Dude, Quentin Richardson is a money 3 guy. Couldn't do much else. And then Darius Miles was
Dunk
like, you're
machine.
do everything, dunk machine, get arrested, small forward dude. He fit into the Jailblazers
real
well.
podcast or fake?
Knuckleheads. You know what? Yeah, that's real.
You're right. 3 out of 4.
I need to listen to that podcast. I want to listen to the shenanigans that go on with the Knuckleheads.
Number 5, The Great Wall with Yao Ming.
I was going to say, is that Yao Ming? That's got to be
The Great Wall with Yao Ming. Is that a real podcast?
That's
such a good
dude.
name.
That's such a great name, but sadly China wouldn't allow it. That's fake.
You're right. You're 4 out of 5. You're good at this game. All right. Number 6.
Dude, the Teddy Bruschi one was just too. Did you ask AI to like come up with names, or
No.
did you pull that?
I did it.
You created that?
I am AI.
Dude.
You are N.I.
Call me Grok.
Natural
Dude.
intelligence.
My guy. You handsome king. The Patriot Way with Teddy Bruschi was the best thing I've ever heard of.
I thought about doing the Patriot Way with Troy Brown,
Oh,
but I went Teddy Bruschi.
that was better. It was better.
But you still got it right. You're 4 out of 5.
No, I didn't get it right. I said it was real, and it was fake.
Oh, that was the one you got wrong.
Yeah, that was
the
wrong.
only one
Yep,
you got wrong.
yep.
Okay. Number 6.
Okay.
Let's get technical.
Technical.
With Rasheed Wallace and Bonzi Wells. Let's get technical with Rasheed Wallace and Bonzi Wells. Real podcast or fake? We're going Jailblazers era.
Dude,
I knew you'd like this.
That's too on the nose. That's too perfect. There's no way. There's no way unless the opening song every episode is "And Then I Got High." There's no way that's a real thing.
Fake?
Fake.
That is a real
Are
podcast.
you kidding me?
No way.
You need to listen to some podcasts.
I need to listen to that right away.
That is a real
That
podcast.
has to be the most ridiculous podcast of all time. Rasheed Wallace has a podcast.
Rasheed is so good, dude.
Dude, are you serious? You've listened to it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's old. I don't know if I don't think they still make it. It was like a 2019 podcast,
Okay.
but I've listened to a couple episodes.
oh my gosh.
It's pretty good.
Let's
Dude.
get technical.
Rasheed Wallace, by the
the
way,
king of the technical
any,
foul.
get
any
a
opportunity that you have to listen to Rasheed Wallace talk,
Yeah.
go do it.
That guy, man.
Classic.
One of the most talented basketball players of all time, and just a weird career.
Like, weird career also. He could have been, like... I don't want to get into it.
Dude.
He could have been a GOAT, man. Like, that guy, he was a matchup problem
For
to the
anybody.
level that he could have...
6'10", power forward who could shoot the lights out. And yet the thing that I think he's remembered the most for is the fact that one time he got pulled over and a bunch of pot smell flowed out of his car, and
Him
the
and
cop
Damon
said,
Stoudemire.
Yep. And the cop was like, where is the marijuana? And they were like, we
smoked it already.
You can't get us, copper.
Okay, Daniel. The Quick Cut
The quick cut. Ooh.
with Jaquiz Rogers.
Oh,
Real podcast or fake? The Quick Cut with Jaquiz Rogers.
dude.
You want it to be real.
I wanted to be real so bad. If you would have said with Jaquiz and James, I would have been like,
James might have been a guest. James Rogers might have been a guest.
now you're making up guests to try and
I've been
fool
on the
me.
same.
Am I making it up?
You guys.
Oh, hey, Daniel was hopping in the chat late. What's up, Daniel?
Sabra.
Jaquiz Rogers, by the way, Daniel's height.
Also,
and
James
yet
Rogers.
Daniel.
Yes.
By the way, Daniel.
Jaquiz though also had thighs that were
across your eyes.
bigger than me.
He has eyes that are across your eyes.
Each thigh.
Daniel.
Each thigh was bigger than Daniel.
Yes.
The era of Jaquiz Rogers.
Oh.
You and I
And you?
were so locked in
Yeah.
on Beavers football.
Oh, my guy.
Yeah.
Sean Mannion.
Oh, Sean Mannion, Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks.
Oh,
Like, has there ever been an era that you and I were more
both,
locked in
yeah.
on a moment of sports than
yeah.
that? Probably not.
I just
Real or
need, I
fake?
just need a moment.
Real or fake?
I
The
need
quick
a moment
cut.
because if the quick cut,
What was Jaquiz Rogers most known for?
a quick,
Speed?
No.
Spinning.
No. He was
Quickness.
actually kind of slow.
Yeah. She was more. His brother James was faster. Yeah, that fruit fly is after you. I'm gonna say you are. Oh, but if I get this wrong, I need to.
You're playing me right now. Is what's happening. Daniel knows that if he gets this wrong, he's gonna look bad.
Yes.
You would have listened to this if it existed, right, Daniel?
Shut up, Andrew.
This could be a 3-hour show, and I'm fine with it.
I've weighed my options, and I have to say it's real.
It's actually fake. There is no quick cut with Jaquiz Rogers.
But see, that's a good thing
It has
because
to
I
be.
haven't listened to it.
It has to be a good thing because if it were real, the
Yeah.
repercussions would be worse.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
agree with that.
Yep.
Okay, I got 3 more. 4th and 1 with Cam Newton. 4th and 1 with Cam Newton. Is this a real podcast?
Well, I know that Cam does a lot of podcast stuff. Is that the name of it?
He's a media guy.
That's a dumb name if that's
4th and 1.
fourth and one. What does he think he is? The tush
What about
push?
4th and goal? Would that be better?
What about the way my leg was?
If he did a podcast called "The Way My Leg Was,"
I'd listen.
Wait, what if-
absolutely respect that?
Imagine if the name of the podcast was Short Yardage with Cam Newton. Would that
What
be
if
better?
it was?
Justin's very willing to.
Right now, you only have 2 wrong.
Podcast.
Like you currently, we're through 6, and you only have 2 wrong. You're doing
I'm-
really well.
I'm gonna say that's real because I know I've seen clips of him doing podcast stuff, wearing ridiculous clothing and saying ridiculous things.
Daniel, you are correct.
Let's freaking go.
4th and 1
does he
with Cam
think he-
Newton was a real podcast.
Who does he think he is? 4th and 1.
You're 6 for 8 right now.
I'm
Even though you
I've-
got the Jaquiz Rogers one wrong, which probably hurts you a little bit. Don't take my football.
I feel terrible because I need to look up the Oregon State player last year
What?
who was the fullback linebacker combo who would come in on like short yardage situations
I
and
remember
then
this guy, but
yeah.
I don't remember his name. I got 2 more. So you're 6 for 8 right now. You're doing pretty well. Do you think you can finish strong?
I do, but I'm also really upset with myself for not remembering this guy because he should have been drafted. Oh, Jack Coletto.
Yes, Jack
That guy was a
Coletto.
monster.
Stud.
Is
Monster.
he still playing anywhere?
Did he go somewhere?
That's weird. It said he was a college football player for the. This is like one of those Chris Carson situations.
Okay.
Where if I only would have read the first part, I would have thought that he played for the Arizona Western Matadors,
Wrong.
but he also played for the Oregon State Beavers, and then
Like when I thought Chris Carson.
he played for the
Butler.
49ers after going undrafted. I'm not sure if he's still playing. Doesn't look like it.
Butler is where I thought Chris Carson played.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that was a bad job by me. Daniel also accurately sniffed that out.
Yeah.
And told us that. Well, you know what? That's why you brought that up, so I'm
Yeah.
going to move on.
Yep, you should.
2 more. The Edge with Micah Parsons. The Edge with Micah Parsons. You're 6 for 8 right now. You got 2 left.
I'm gonna say that's incorrect. but part of me feels like I've heard him doing some podcasty things, so I'm second guessing that. But I'm gonna stick with my original thing. But I think I might be wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay.
He actually does have a podcast called The Edge.
The Edge, yeah.
So you're 7 for 10 now. If you want to have a B minus,
A
you
B.
need to get this last one right.
Minus.
B minus, you get the last one right.
Minus.
Otherwise, you are at a C minus.
B minus.
Daniel?
C equals.
The Slide with Jacoby Ellsbury. Is that a real podcast? or
Dude,
fake?
screw you, guy. You're throwing in just beavers and blazers left and right, my guy. Like,
appropriate
what
names.
are
Some of
you
them were real and
doing?
some of them were fake, though.
Dude.
Some were real, some were fake.
You are a freaking turd.
You love me.
My wife just said Anchor and Veda are watching and talking to you and responding as if it's a video call. Hi, Anchor. Hi, Veda.
Wait, me too.
I love you. I love you. Your Uncle Justin's a
guys.
turd.
Yeah,
Can you remember the word turd?
it's fine.
The most important thing to remember is that Uncle Andrew's the best.
He is. It's true. I will agree to that.
The slide,
The Slide
with
with Jacoby Ellsbury. This is the difference between B minus and C minus.
Dude, that's 2 on the nose. And because he became a Yankee, I'm gonna say negative ghostwriter.
You think it's fake?
I think it's fake.
You think that Jacoby Ellsbury
I think-
became a Yankee,
Yeah.
made a fake podcast called
Fake
The Slide?
Podcast called The
When
Slide.
when you picture Jacoby Ellsbury, what is he doing?
He's sliding.
He's sliding.
100%.
Which is why I made up this fake name
Yes!
for a podcast. You're right. Jacoby Ellsbury, The Slide is a fake
Dude,
podcast. Daniel, you are the winner.
Yes!
Congratulations. You blocked the crap out of a shot from a girl who was way shorter than you.
Are you saying you're a girl way shorter than me?
I actually don't care.
Dude,
Yes.
So
I got it.
you have
Andrew.
pride. I do not.
I have pride.
I
I
don't-
have power. I am a no.
Cool running.
Yes, cool runnings. Andrew, you gotta help me with this one.
What's it?
Those fake podcast names were
Oh,
amazing.
they were excellent.
Oh my gosh,
Absolutely. Good job, Justin.
dude! Well played, sir.
I
So
would
all
say-
all of the fake podcast names,
Yeah.
those people should
Yes.
quickly begin a podcast with that name.
Question.
100%.
If I had said The Slide with Trey Turner, would you have bought
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
You would have?
Yep.
Oh,
because
because I almost did that.
because it wouldn't have been beaver related, and so I would have had less. I would have thought that it was less fake.
Daniel, since the
Yeah.
genesis of this podcast,
I think what we
you and I have been...
When you said The Slide, I was like Trey Turner,
You
and then
and
you
I-
said Jacoby Ellsbury, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I was like, oh, I bet that's fake.
Since the beginning of this podcast,
Beaver
you and I have
conniver.
been at a battle.
Yes,
Who wins, you or me?
you decide.
And
Epic rap battles of history.
When I was coming up with this stuff, Daniel, I thought, wait, Jacoby Ellsbury,
Yeah.
that would hurt more
Yep.
if he got it wrong.
Yep.
But then I was like, wait a minute, Trey Turner,
Nope.
The Slide.
Yeah. It's memed everywhere. It's maybe the silkiest, smoothiest slide you've ever seen in your lifeiest.
Can you tell me right now
Yeah.
that you wouldn't have changed your decision if Trey Turner was the option?
If it was Trey Turner, I legitimately, because
Said he
when you
would
said
have.
when you said The Slide,
Yeah.
I thought Trey Turner.
But when you picture Jacoby Ellsbury, you picture him sliding.
Especially that one image you made of him like doing demon eyes. But I think it was how much attention we paid to the demon eyes. Well, I was like, that's gotta be fake because it's a beaver and he wants me to mess this up.
I lost. I lost.
You played
I lost
yourself,
this. I played
Justin.
myself.
But
I went
see-
Jacoby Ellsbury instead of Trey Turner because
I-
I thought if it's a beaver, it will hurt a little bit more.
And see, with the Jaquiz thing, We played that out. You ran it back too many times.
You and I love Jaquiz more than
Because
any
you
other
knew that
person.
I knew that you knew that I knew.
But that's true. But is there any person in the world who loves Jaquiz Rogers more than you and I do? And I'm not even a Beaver fan.
Right.
But I love Jaquiz Rogers.
So much.
I drafted Jaquiz Rogers in my fantasy football draft for like 3 years.
You did.
When he played
I
for the
was
Falcons.
so mad. I was so upset.
Which is why Justin was doing it.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Daniel and I kind of really bonded over Sean Mannion and Brandon Cooks.
Dude, yeah.
And I don't know. There was like a moment where I was like,
Yeah.
wait, we're the same. Like, you didn't go to Oregon State. I didn't go to Oregon
Right.
State, but we're the same.
We
love
were-
the Beavers.
We're it.
We love
And
the
then,
we saw the
and
talent.
Then Justin, as Justin does, was like, "Oh, these other teams that I love," and Daniel was stuck going.
Well, dude,
Well, these other
with
teams
the
that I
amount of
like-
transfers
that I
that
like.
are going on now,
Yeah.
I might as well do the same thing. Andrew, I drafted
as
Damian
well.
Martinez as my token Beaver, but he played for the University of Miami in his last year in college. That is what this has come down to. I am Justin.
Might as well, but you won't because you still have standards.
Standards are lame. Do we want to keep going? We have a mailbag question that sparked quite the debate.
Bro, yes. Can we?
Yes.
Are we like, do we have a time
Dude,
crunch?
we're so
Do we have
far
a
past
mailbag?
bedtime.
The mailbag.
Yes,
Send
the
us your
mailbag.
stuff. Send us your stuff in a mailbag.
Congratulations, you are finally getting the vaunted 3-hour episode
I'm-
of the Scrimmage.
I'm gonna say goodnight, Anchor. Goodnight, Veda. I love you guys. I'm sorry I didn't make it back for bedtime, but that was a long time ago. I love you guys. Wow. Daniel says this contest of logical skill and rational thoughts is like watching Angel Reese go for a layup. Lots of attempts, no scoring.
That hurts my feelings a little bit. As a person who loves women's basketball,
You know what?
I like women's basketball. I like
high school girls basketball.
I like college and pro women's basketball.
Pro women's basketball. I'm sad to say the only thing that gets me to watch a video is seeing how many people cheap shot Caitlin Clark, and it upsets me because
You are
then
so
somebody
racist.
somebody then defends her and they throw that person out, and I'm like, dude, she's taking a beating all night. What's going on?
Just don't be racist and you'll be fine.
That's all it takes.
Just put your fingers out far enough that you can be like Logan and go, do it again.
Like that.
You got okay.
Dude, look at that. I gotta say, this is the best I've ever done
Go
it.
to the wide part of the laces.
The wide part of the laces?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not near the laces right now. I'm just like on either side of the
I'm
ball.
not near the laces.
Okay,
at
I'm on the-
wide part of the laces.
I'm on the equator
I
right
know
now,
that
bro.
you're pissing me off. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. My hands are bigger than yours. They've always been bigger than yours.
Yeah.
The history of my life, my hands have been bigger than yours.
It is established.
Dude, it is hurting you so bad. When Andrew and I were talking earlier, you were grimacing in pain.
Oh, see that?
It's
That's
still
not
not
as far
it.
as you.
It's still
Dang
not as it. You know,
I don't-
it's a flexibility issue, Justin.
you
What
should've
if I
played
go?
piano.
Give me the ball. I'm gonna go with these fingers. Different
That
fingers.
won't help.
Middle and ring.
Stop it.
That's worse.
Ouch, that's worse. Stop it.
worse.
I've tried it. Don't.
Thumb and index.
Yeah,
finger.
that doesn't count.
Daniel's like, there is no grip you
Thumb and
haven't
index.
tried. I've tried all the grips.
If you do a split finger,
Justin,
like legitimately, this is pissing me off. Daniel.
Daniel, you should definitely, you should take note of this.
Daniel, you're taller than me.
I'm taller than
Okay, your hands are smaller than mine.
My
Why
feet are
don't
also
my-
smaller than yours.
And your hands are smaller.
Yeah.
Like your fingers. Why don't my fingers go wider than yours?
It's a flexibility
Because
thing.
you haven't stretched them properly,
Justin, I watched the videos that you were talking about, and I hold a baseball while I do it. And I go, oh, that's interesting. And I'm doing this a lot.
I don't like it. Can you change? Like, can you
please stop?
Can you please, like, when you watch Logan Gilbert, like, my hands are giant. They encompass the entire surface of a baseball.
Yeah.
Can you just not care?
I will try for you because I care about you.
It bothers me.
My favorite part was when you're doing it on a Blix ball, which is there's like a little bit of a give to it, and you were like trying to squeeze it. You were like trying to squeeze it to make it work. You're like, maybe if I squeeze it.
What was happening on my face? Stop that! You're
like
doing it with. You're doing it effortlessly.
Well,
you're doing it. Stop it! You're doing it like it doesn't hurt at all.
It
hurts so bad.
Daniel, don't try to make him feel good.
Oh, right. You're right. I need to block his shot. It doesn't hurt at all. You know what, Justin? It doesn't hurt. I just put it in my fingers like that, and it feels fine.
On both sides of the ball.
On
like,
both sides of the ball. I'll do it with these fingers, which I told you not to. Look, because this is what you can do. You can put it on these sides of the fingers like this.
Look, I can do it too. It doesn't even hurt.
Do it with these ones.
Stop it! What's wrong with you? Do you have even human fingers?
Probably not.
No.
Take the ball. I don't even want it anymore.
Remember at the beginning of the show when you said that? Oh, wait, that was before the show. You said demon fingers are like long and bendy.
I don't like it. My fingers hurt
just
now.
make yourself feel
Do
better.
your fingers
like that.
feel fine? Like do your fingers feel totally fine? Like normal?
Daniel's like, yes, I am normally stretching my fingers around balls. That's literally what he normally does.
Say no, my fingers really hurt right now.
No, my fingers really hurt.
That would still be normal, Justin, because he normally stretches his fingers around balls.
Justin, just remember this. As much as I can stretch my fingers, it doesn't help me grip a football to throw a good spiral. I was trying to throw a football with Noel Gill the other night, on Friday night, and he was throwing freaking dime spirals, and mine were going all like wounded duck, and I couldn't do it.
At all. Like you
know what else is annoying? Freaking Ryan Burnett played with our team, and he would take a cutoff throw from the outfield and turn with no extra motion and throw me a knuckleball at pitcher that moved like 10 different directions. And I went, what the crap? How did you do that so fast? And he just goes, practice.
Daniel.
And his hands are like smaller than mine.
He's like, I like throwing people knuckleballs.
Dude, Andrew, it was literally like this. It was like catch, throw.
Daniel.
And it was a knuckleball that went.
That's just him throwing, Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel. What's happening right now
Yeah.
is you trying to be a good friend.
I don't know if that's what's happening.
Me needing.
Stop it.
I need to feel the pain. Right now.
How's it feel?
You're trying to be. I feels bad.
You like it?
It feels no. It feels bad.
Enjoy it, Justin.
Right now, if I were you, I would be enjoying the moment of feeling good while the other person feels bad.
Yeah, that checks out.
So I'm going to take a moment to feel bad
baseball
while you feel good.
Okay.
Because you can do a thing that I can't do. And it's like, honestly, like really freaking pissing me off.
That's so funny. Dude, Justin, it's so weird because I can do a lot of things that you can't do.
Can you stop, though? Can you stop?
It's now time for the mailbag. Which this...
I already played the sound.
He's played the sound.
I'm in a bad place.
Are you?
I'm in a bad place.
Justin.
Or are you just in a good place?
I saw a random social media video the other night where they asked Josh Naylor a bunch of questions. And he asked them.
You started a thing.
I did start a thing.
Andrew got
Dude, Josh Naylor answered all of them as like shortly and grumpy as he possibly could have. But one of the questions caught my eye. He is. Well, I don't know how short he is.
He's my favorite baseball player.
He's amazing. I love him. If they don't sign him, I'm going to be so sad.
Seriously.
They asked him, how many holes does a straw have? And it blew my mind because I'd never thought about it before.
Daniel
He said
melted
one.
down.
He said 1 hole.
He was correct.
And I was like, yeah. Really?
Wait.
I don't know. I never thought about this. How many holes does a straw have? Is it 2? Is it 1 long hole? Is there such thing as a long hole? What is a long hole? Is it
A tunnel.
Yeah, but Andrew, wouldn't that be 2 holes on either side? Wouldn't a long hole be a well?
Yep. Wait, what?
You said a long hole was a tunnel. But wouldn't that be 2 holes on either side of something?
A long hole probably is 2 holes.
What? Justin, you and your wife, you said you talked about this a lot. Stop it.
Yeah, we did.
What
I'm
are you-
just like, it's bothering me. It's so bad.
Dude, you're still playing with balls.
As Justin does.
What is going on?
I don't understand why you can do that, like with the baseball, so seamlessly, and it hurts me.
Justin, Daniel has been fanatically trying to fit his hand onto baseballs
In different
since
ways.
he can remember existing.
Yeah, okay. Put it
Daniel,
over to here.
Is there
Finger-wise.
Is there a time?
Turn it? Yes, much smaller.
Finger-wise, I'm like a half inch above you
Yes.
on fingers.
Yes.
Yes, but Daniel, is there a time in your life that you remember that you were not at least 25%?
Don't ask
of
him
your
this because he's gonna be like, "No, I'm a
existence
baseball guy. I
Was
know.
concerned with
My fingers are
with
baseball
how to
guys
throw
all
a
the
baseball.
time." No, he
No.
didn't. He never thought of that because all of his whole life, his
He just did
baseballs,
it naturally.
his fingers have been like, "Oh yeah, baseball. I'm gonna do baseball things." All of Daniel's life, his fingers have done baseball things.
Yes, but not naturally. So shut your face on that. I do not think it has been natural. But yes.
Well,
And-
for like 14 minutes now, I've tried to spread my fingers out across the ball. Why can't I do it?
14 minutes is nothing compared to 30 years.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't like that.
I'm just saying that Daniel was obsessively trying to get the ball into his hands
In
30 years ago.
Okay, so how long do I need to continue spreading my fingers out with a baseball?
at least a year.
Another 30 years.
You know,
So long.
I would say at least a year.
so long.
At least until
If
you can
you
be
were-
like,
if
without looking at it, like 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, slider, curveball, splitter,
Dude,
changeup,
stop.
different changeup. Let's see.
Knuckle change. Knuckle change.
No,
Give me a-
well, there's the new kick change, and I think that's like this. That's a new one for me that I've been trying to learn. But you put your this finger up like that,
yeah.
and that kicks it down. There's I think I already did the circle change.
I'm hitting a realization right now.
Thank you. That's all I'm going for.
Cutter,
I'm going for that realization.
Yeah.
different
Andrew,
cutter.
Andrew, thank you.
You just have all you have to do.
I'm
is
hitting a
obsess
realization right
about
now.
This
I'm
for
hitting
30 years.
The
and you'll be at
realization
Daniel's level.
that I'm hitting right now is that for 30 years I've been thinking about pitches,
Yeah,
and Daniel has been obsessing over them.
it's been like.
And
Yes.
like over the
Oh,
span.
don't
of,
forget about the screwball, which I never quite
over the
mastered.
span of like 45 seconds, Daniel cycled through 13 pitches that I couldn't even comprehend of.
I
So-
recognize the name of those pitches. I could not tell you what most of those pitches did.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Splitter.
I'm sorry that I even brought it back up.
I'm not sure if I could throw the splitter. Because I'm stretching so much, I'm not sure if I could release it right.
Yeah. You know what? Shut up.
Daniel, that's the thing that bothers me about the whole pitching thing, because when you watch videos about pitchers, they're like, oh yeah, this is how I hold this pitch, and
Yeah.
this is how I hold this pitch, and
Yeah.
I'm like, none of that tells me how you release it,
Right.
and
Well, that's a
it
good.
probably makes sense to pitchers, but I'm watching it going, how does that even
dude,
come out of your hand?
Andrew, that's the cool thing about like the new
not cool.
analytics is like they're
I'm
like,
just mad
oh,
now.
when I do this with it, when I throw it, and you're like, oh,
And that is helpful.
Yeah.
But that is not a normal part of what pitchers say when they're talking about their pitches.
I'm just mad now, actually. If we're going to be honest about things right now, I'm just mad because I thought I understood until this moment. I thought I understood what it was like when pitchers talk about how they tweak pitches.
Yeah.
And then I realized I'm just a freaking idiot. And now I don't understand anything. So
Welcome to the club.
congratulations, Daniel. You won Stump Daniel by knowing most of the fake podcasts, and also you ruined pitching for me.
Well, I'm. Dude, everybody's hands are so different and their body moves differently
don't try
that
to
I'm
make
like,
me feel better.
I'm so curious at like what pitches work better because some pitchers are like, oh, I'm more like pro nation instead of super nation, and so I like lean into pitches that work this way instead of this way, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if I was more of a super nation pitcher instead of a pro nation pitcher, and maybe those pitches would have worked better for me.
Maybe if you had crypto, then your super nation pitches would work better.
If I would have,
super dog,
dude, if I would have thrown. If I legit think if I would have thrown a kick change, dude, that would have been like the last.
Change,
that would have been the last pitch in my artist. Yeah, that would have been it.
I know what that is.
If I would have thrown that kick change,
you're pissing me off.
Yeah. There's like a million different kinds of change ups is the main problem. Anyway,
sometimes I think that I know stuff about things, and then I talk to you, and I realize I don't know anything. So
trust me, I
you
get the
just,
same
like
thing.
right now, accidentally, you flipped me off, and that felt like what you actually were doing.
You mean this?
Like,
oh, you mean this pitch right here?
Accidentally, you flipped me off, and it was like, no, really, what actually Daniel was doing was like, you don't know crap.
Oh no, that was just football change, Justin.
But also true.
Yeah.
So,
but also,
hey,
such as Iraq.
You know what? If you're such an expert, I think you can finish a show by yourself.
Oh, well, fine. Think on it. Does a straw have two holes or one hole?
It has one hole.
Really, Andrew?
Yep.
Bro,
I thought you came on the other side of it.
Can we do this in the next show? Because I think this actually needs longer discussion.
Think
We're
on
at
it.
2.5 hours.
Also, hot dog's a taco.
Chet,
Obviously.
You had me finish the show.
Shut your damn face.
Obviously, a hot dog is a taco.
We should just start calling it the American taco.
Something's wrong with you.
Whoa. Why can't we call tacos Mexican hot dogs?
There we go. So, for my co-host, Justin Minifingers Damashevitz, our trusty producer.
And for my co-host, Daniel, I swatted the crap out of that shot, Hargrove. And for our trusty producer, Andrew, I'm rusty, but less than the other hosts. Gross.
You've been listening to the scrimmage.
We're not friends anymore.
Do you still want to ride home?
So